Did you see what just happened? Did you see that? He just kept going. He's been hit by a knife before.
He's like, oh no, you don't.
Oh!
Dude, no way.
I think he's lost.
Like they make
autism.
it sound like autism is some bad thing or something.
Oh no. This is it's a skill. I won a lot of games. Yeah, you want to win Scene It? Be autistic, dude.
Want to win Scene It? Get autism.
You leave my friend alone. God damn it.
No! I'm gonna die because
Oh, I'm really sorry. I feel bad, but I'm proud of the situation. Look at you.
all that work. Hold it on me. Just to be betrayed by my best friend.
I can't see my stamina, but I bet it's low.
So close.
I'm actually completely out. Oh, God. I don't have a weapon to hit him either. Oh, God. I can't fucking run. I can't run. Oh, please help. Oh, God. Oh, no. You saved me 20. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Good game. Oh, he's got fucking Master Key in a shocking turn of events. That was fucking great.
You think there's fall damage?
Yeah, I do. And they were... Holy, what the fuck is that? Fucking... I ran out of stamina. There's a spider on my foot! Maybe 3. Dude, you look like you're about to go to heaven. The way you just slowly walk. That was you ascending.
All right, hands, take care of Bubba. Don't let them kids get away.
Doofy.
Hey, Special Officer Doofy, reporting for duty, yeah. And I'm here to tell you that you're watching Slash and Cast. Yeah, Slash and Cast. So if you broke an arm or a leg or something, you're looking how to do cast, this is the podcast for you. Slash and Cast. Yeah, and remember, don't disturb me while I'm cleaning my room. Now.
You guys could hear that? You guys could, so that works
I could
through
hear
Zoom?
that. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
He's great, man. Dave is a very nice person. And if, in case you're wondering, if anybody ever meets Dave at like any convention, just get him talking for like 5 minutes, and all of a sudden he'll start scrolling through his phone and showing you a bunch of behind-the-scenes photos of Scary Movie 6.
Hey, there.
Yeah,
I have to get to him before the movie comes out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just. I think because anytime he's next to Felissa Rose, he gets talking a little bit too. He drinks a little bit too much, he parties a little bit too hard, and he talks a little bit too much. And he's a blast. He's a blast to be around. But yeah, he'll tell you everything.
It's a dangerous combination.
That is dangerous.
Yeah, happens. But gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time. Okay, we all 3 of us were just over at PAX East in Boston. Anthony drove like 12 hours to be there. That's crazy.
Long drive.
Dedicated.
He's strong. You are stronger than me.
I was scared of airports. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. TSA right now. Boston's TSA, like security in Boston. I don't know if it was. I think it was the same for you, Riley. Like security in Boston, so smooth. Philly, not so much.
Yeah, in Chicago, it took me about an hour to get through, but there was like, there were some issues that they were having. They had, like, there was right in the middle of shift change. They had to bring a dog out, one of like the drug dogs, and then somebody fainted in line. So
Yeah,
that
that'll
didn't
slow you down.
Yeah, that didn't help. But Boston, I got there 3 hours early before my flight, which was, like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was there, and I got through in 5 minutes. So that was a waste of time.
Yeah. I was also towards the end of the event. Like a whole bunch of the devs, I was shaking their hands and they gave me a whole bunch of knives, but they asked me if I wanted like a picture in front of the Myers house, but I was like, oh, I'm already like cutting it a little short on time. I gotta start heading out. I gotta go. But it took me 5 minutes to get through. I wish I stood behind and I got that extra picture, but oh well. At least Anthony got me some pictures with the Myers house.
Yeah.
You got a whole bunch of knives?
Yeah, I have so many. they
Jealous?
gave me like half of their. Yeah, hold on, I can go get them. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
What the heck?
That's it. Smart. I did, since I'm giving one. I have one in front of me. I'm giving one of these away on Friday, and I said I was going to try to get more. Confirmation. I will have probably about 5 more in a couple weeks. So.
They're sending you some?
Yep.
Why is everyone cool but me?
Well, why don't you just you make one call? Make one call. You can get 5 more as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this.
See what he's got.
This is my collection. It's a little dark on the camera, but I have so many.
They look like
insane.
they're in good shape too. I'd have done the same thing if I was there at the end. I would have been like, hey, guys, have a whole box of one of those.
Yep. So giveaway potential.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about shows like that is they don't want to have to bring that shit home. Like
Yeah.
they're like,
what are they gonna do with them?
yeah. I wonder if how many you should have grabbed a bunch of these. See if you can get out.
I would have, but I couldn't fit them in my bag. Otherwise, yeah, I would have. Yeah.
Who got to keep the Michael cutout? That's what I want to know.
I wish it was me.
I
I
bet you
found a way to make room.
I bet you
should've been
somebody
me,
on the
dude.
crew. I bet you somebody on the crew kept that one.
Yeah.
It's sitting in their office right now. Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
I think they are so lucky.
Yeah. Hey, just go get one printed.
Yeah.
Just don't show anybody legally that you got one printed. Technically, that is copyright infringement. Technically, but
Is that?
yeah, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
You
That's
don't
why-
know where I live.
What
will Ryan Freeman do?
most? Well, he wouldn't do anything. Let's be honest. Like most printing services, like you have to sign like a copyright liability waiver, just so it's not their fault if you're getting like a like a movie poster reprinted, things like that. Like technically that's copyright infringement, but nobody cares.
Huh. You learn something new every day.
Yeah. All these people on eBay reselling posters, most of them are like printing them themselves.
Oh, so they're being degenerates.
Yeah.
Oh,
Breaking the law.
I would never be breaking the law.
Oh.
Never, ever. Couldn't be me.
But yes, okay. Well, let's talk about this because we did all play quite a bit, but there's nobody that played Michael more
Hope
at the
everyone is
entire
having
convention.
a great evening. Sign of the horns.
I thought I shut those off, and now I don't know. Apparently, I didn't, and I don't know how to. So we're just gonna have to deal with that.
It's a part of the experience.
I'm sure, as long as nothing stupid gets to do. One time, I was interviewing Tom McLaughlin, and somebody made an Epstein joke about Jason Voorhees on Epstein's island in the middle of it. I was like, "Fuck!" Like, but it's okay.
Oh, that's rough.
It's okay. He was cool with the joke. He's a good man. Hey, did you guys get screwed by April Fools at all today?
I don't think I did.
I got my guards
I think
up.
I briefly, for maybe like 1.5 seconds, believed that Rob Zombie was handling a Texas Chainsaw movie, and I was like, "Wow, what a good fit for him." And then I was like, no, it's April 1st. This is false."
I feel like I hear that one like every year.
Oh, do you? Maybe I'm just not engaged enough.
Yeah, that's one that pops up a lot because it makes sense. So it's one that you could believe, but yeah,
it's believable.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But
what a shame. I think he would do great with that.
Yeah, I agree. But well, starting broad, gentlemen. I mean, you've made videos. I've did long ass like 3-hour long live discussions. Anthony put out an incredible video today that if you guys haven't checked out, you should. And you could, by the way, you could literally just click if you're watching on YouTube. You can just click on their names in the title Anthony and Stocky Boy, and subscribe right from there. Technology.
Man, look at that.
Technology.
The beauty of technology. Yeah, Anthony's video is a great summary of not only the game, but also gives you a great feeling of just the PAX event in general. Like, it's great. It's wonderful, and you should check it out.
Yeah, it
You
turns
guys are
out.
making me blush.
No, for real, it's really well done. Turns out
Yeah,
having
it's
your
really good.
fiance there with you, and turns out renting that DJI
Yeah.
Pocket, was very much worth it.
Yeah.
Someday
Yeah,
that's
that was
I'm
the
gonna
cool.
force my son to do that someday. Like, just grab the camera.
Yeah, man. What are children for other than to help you with your content creation?
That's right.
Well, I didn't even think about doing the chest mounted thing, which is pretty genius.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I think I briefly spoke with Riley like on Twitter beforehand, and like I think I saw in one of his videos he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get like a thingamabobber," and I was like, "I should do that," except I could not afford the camera, so I just got a little thingy and stuck an iPhone on it.
Oh, God, I mean, that's probably better. You know, like with an iPhone. Like I was using a DJI Action Cam, and yeah, it's 4K 60 FPS, but it's still like it's a pocket cam. You know, like those things.
Yeah.
It's a small sensor. iPhones are, fine. Actually, that's why I was saying you not only is like you have camera movement going on, you're covering the whole event, but you also, when you are filming your screen, you have the highest quality because you have someone dedicated sitting there filming it. So yeah, it's by far the best footage of the event. It's better. It's just as good as Matt's footage. Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it.
It's time to hit 50K, brother. You're creeping up on 50K.
But yeah, you're really close, right? I think I was looking at you earlier. Like you are super close to that.
We crossed 48 today.
Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I mean,
I got a long
gotta
ways
get
to go to catch you guys, but that's pretty cool.
Nah, it happens in the blink of an eye. You get that.
It can. Yeah.
The moment comes, and all of a sudden you're getting a ton of subs in one day. It's only give it a week, and Stocky Boy is gonna pass me on YouTube. Just wait, it's coming.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Halloween is a unpredictable mistress. It could give, or it could give not. I think it will give. I don't know if I'll get more than Slash and Cast, but
It depends if we keep growing. If I settle, you'll pass me in like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna hit 100K probably. What, within a month or two with the Halloween content? It's gonna happen fast.
Yeah, with the Halloween content, I
Definitely.
think probably by June-ish. I'll
That's
probably get
amazing,
it.
dude.
Probably. Yeah. I'm stoked. 2026 is just kind of my year.
You know what's
Let's go.
Really,
You know, it's funny
really
though.
fun.
You hit that 100K, and you're like, because you tell yourself as a creator, like, if I could just get one plaque, if I could just get one plaque, I'll be satisfied. Then the plaque comes in the mail, and you're like, wow, this is just nothing. This is not.
It just, all of the excitement gets
Yeah,
drained,
you're
and
like,
you're like,
damn.
all of that for this?
Yeah, it's cool for like 10 minutes. And then it's cool when people come to your house and ask you, oh my God, you have a plaque. And then you stop caring again after 5 minutes.
And then it's a paperweight.
Yeah. And then you're like, yeah, I can't wait till I get the 1,000,000 plaque, which is never going to happen. And then, yeah.
Probably not in this niche, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay in our little bubbles out here.
Yeah, I don't really want to leave this bubble, though.
Yeah. Well, okay. Honest thoughts. We gotta stop. We're being too nice in our videos. We're bootlickers in our videos. All right. Honest thoughts. Where are we at? What did you guys feel when after playing both Michael and Civilian?
I hated it. No, I'm kidding. No, it was great.
Yeah, I think your video summed it up really well because it's because the first time you play it, it does feel like Killer Clowns because you don't know what you're doing yet, and so just the running around looting and that type of, and it looks more similar to Clowns than it does F-13. But I think as you start to figure stuff out and all the items and a lot of the cheese that's in there, it starts to lean more towards F-13 than it does Clowns.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah. I honestly, I didn't play Clowns a ton. I played it a little bit towards launch. I did not get the Clowns vibes from Halloween. But that could just be because I didn't play Clowns quite as much. But I was always kind of thinking it was more similar. Like Anthony even mentioned Evil Dead. I felt like F-13 mostly and a little bit of that Evil Dead sort of DNA. That's kind of what I felt. Evil Dead specifically, of course, for Hero, and I could kind of see the comparison with like, yeah, you're building up your power. Maybe you could almost see it as like a more entertaining demon, since what you're interacting with is more interesting than like setting up traps and
100%.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I found that you know what's funny? I didn't even think about Evil Dead until you mentioned it in your video. I was like, yeah, I guess there is some of that in there. How like that open world and yeah, it's not linear. There's nothing linear about it, which will totally help with replayability. But I think one of the biggest concerns you brought up in your video, Anthony, is a totally valid one. Is going around and talking to NPCs, is that entertaining enough where you won't just want to go beat up Michael instead? Like, is the fun that the hero players are going to find, is that always going to be going after Michael? Like, I don't know. That is a concern.
I think it's going to be one of those things, or I guess I worry it's going to be one of those things where, like, with a good group of friends, it's a blast. But when you're by yourself, just talking to NPCs, it kind of loses its charm after a bit.
Man, role players are going to have the time of their life playing this game, though. Role players, I think, are going to have so much fun playing this game. I think it also depends on perks, how wacky they get. What are the different things that you can do? That's actually one of my concerns with Michael is like, you know, it's early. We're still in a bit of in our honeymoon phase, but I think Michael is the most fun I've had playing a killer in any ASIM. But how much variety is there with Michael in like the long run in terms of like how much can you switch up his play style? How different do the perks make him play?
Yeah.
Because there is only him. Like maybe down the line we might get like Halloween 2 Michael, 4 Michael, and you could change the stats and like how they play. But on launch, it is just Michael. So how much do perks change him? Like if you could like make more aggressive Michaels, more silly Michaels, like
have they confirmed?
What does that do?
Have they confirmed perks for Michael?
No. They just said perks and progression are coming.
Yeah.
But they haven't even specifically said that Michael will even have perks. And he is a lot of fun. He's crazy fun. But like once you really start to understand him, and I think one of the reasons why DBD does so well is because of the large amount of perks and all the stupid, silly things that you can do with it. It's kept my channel afloat, being able to find different things that I could do with the characters. So I hope the perks are fun and they do change him to a degree that it's actually entertaining to try different combinations rather than like, well, if you're not running scout, what are you doing? Like
yeah, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about perks is metas. Like there's always gonna be metas. That's just how it is. But I hate DBD has the same problem, is that once you find the perks that work for you, you get one big content creator makes a video and say, this is the build, commit to it. And thousands of people commit to it. And then next thing you know, that's all you're running into. It's over and over again. And it's like TCM had the same problem. Like, you said, everyone running scout, everyone running big swings, things like that. You know, it's, and that really just, I think that can mess with the replayability a little bit. So I like what they're doing, and maybe this will stay this way. I don't know if it will in the final build, but I like that we didn't have perks. And we went in and you could roll for perks in real time. So every single game you have different set of perks. I think that's nice.
Yeah, I think that was like it actually does make that, like at one point I just dropped a shotgun for somebody. Like that's a pretty big deal to just give somebody a shotgun, since guns are the most effective thing against Myers for sure.
Yeah.
Melee weapons, I don't think you'll really have to care about too much. But guns are actually, like, the fact that you can just give someone a shotgun, that is like definitely like changing the game in a big way.
Yeah, I mean, some of the melee weapons are really strong. Like the axe was doing some pretty good, at least, well, early blood tier Michael, bloodthirst Michael. Like axes are effective. The bat was pretty effective. Yeah. And then those things don't really break. Like, did you guys see a weapon break?
I believe I did see, like, after I got like stunned, a weapon see, like, it seemed to be like you get stunned like once or twice and then it goes bye-bye, from what I'd have to replay, but I thought that's what I saw, or rewatch some of my footage.
I had a sledgehammer and I was able to hit him and knock him down twice. And I think it was about like 8 hits total, and it didn't break on me then.
Yeah, it's I have footage of a Jennifer like swinging her bat at me like 5 times. I think the reason why the weapons are probably a bit more durable is Michael can, shoulder parry and then just kill you.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why they're a bit more durable.
In your experiences, Michael, how useful was that shoulder parry?
Very. It was once I actually learned how to use the shoulder parry, and I was actually looking to use it. Anyone that came up and tried to actually hurt me, it was like it was so easy to deal with them. It was at no point did I see someone with a melee weapon and actually get scared. Once I figured out how to use the parry. Guns though, I definitely you have to traverse that a little more differently. That was like the one thing I was a bit more scared to deal with. But apparently they're going to be more rare in the final version. So
yeah, I would say that one gameplay where I got my ass whooped pretty bad, everybody had a gun, man. Like, and then if they didn't have a gun, they had an axe, and I was like, Jesus, it was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal on that side of things. So yeah, we cut the guns back a little bit. Knives are all over the place too. That was a problem with F-13, right? At least now you like in Halloween you have to earn using the pocket knife if you get grabbed. You have to play the mini game and whatnot, but it's not like it's hard, right?
No, it's not hard at all. No.
So does the pocket knife work exactly like F-13?
Essentially,
when he grabs you.
Yeah, okay. It's just not automatic. You have to play a little mini game. It's like a 3-button mini game on your D-pad, and then you can stab him in the eye. But yeah, essentially the same.
I was thinking about today. It is really cool to have gunplay in this game, even though I do agree that they should pull it back. But in like F-13, you shoot the shotgun and then you immediately drop it.
Yeah,
it's cool to be able to loot for ammo. Seeing Michael get knocked back slowly is a very cool thing to like animation to see. So I like that.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't become ridiculous, I think it's fine. I actually think that about all the combat, to be honest.
And I think Loomis, if I remember right, he had a lot of ammo, and so did the police officers. Like they have quite a bit. I never actually got to play. Did either of you get to play as Loomis or a police officer?
I played as Loomis in my first game.
Oh wow, lucky you. Okay, but do you recall how much ammo he had? Did he have a good amount, or like?
I don't actually remember. I know he spawns with a gun and a flashlight.
Yeah.
Which the flashlight can be used like similar like Dead by Daylight, so that's like another defense weapon. But I don't remember the ammo, how much he had.
I remember going up against a few Loomises, and it felt like they like never ran out of ammo. Like it just felt like they could keep chugging me along for as long as they desired. But
that's what it felt like to me too. It's like they didn't stop, man. They were shooting
shoot him 6 times.
Yeah.
I shot him 18 times.
Yeah. Oh man, the Loomis role players are going to be both amazing and obnoxious at the same time.
I'm so excited for the Loomis role players specifically. I am super stoked for them. I'm really excited.
That's what's going to make proximity chat hilarious.
Yeah.
No, every time I find a car, I will be yelling out, "I found the car!" every single time. Yeah.
Evil Dies Tonight's going to be a popular one.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
the one that's going to suck.
I heard. I think it's gonna be funny. I heard some people even say it a few times in the line.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Evil dies tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna get those like quote unquote kill squads in there, your F-13 kill squads, and they are just gonna grab their literal fucking pitchforks, the actual pitchforks in the game, and they are going to sprint down the roads yelling "Evil dies tonight." No doubt.
Speaking of pitchforks, though, I don't know if you guys used the pitchfork as Michael. That weapon seems so ridiculously good.
Because of range, right?
It's good range. The speed is decent, but you can also just chuck that thing like a javelin, and it does crazy damage. I have footage of me throwing the pitchfork at a police officer, and it instantly killed him. So that's kind of cool. That's something I feel like that you'll be able to do against squads that maybe like are using guns. Is maybe you like hide. I don't know the range on it, but maybe you could like hide from a certain distance and try and like chuck the pitchfork at them and murder somebody. maybe.
I didn't even know Michael could throw things. That's amazing.
Yeah, he can. He can throw the pitchfork. I know he can throw the meat cleaver too. I wish I tested it with more of the weapons because it seems like the heavy attacks for Michael's weapons have unique properties. With the knife, if you hold the heavy attack, he almost like enters like this stealth stance sort of thing, and you can kind of like creep along. I don't know if it does more damage the longer you hold it or like what, but
See, that's
something I
when,
picked up on.
when he raised the knife up is what you're talking about.
Yeah, he raises the
Okay.
knife up, and you can like kind of like walk in like this stealth mode thing or something like that.
Oh, pairing that with shape jump would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, it felt very cool, and it felt like I had lots of aura walking around doing it. So
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
if you feel like you have aura, yes.
That's interesting. Like, because there are so many things, and this is kind of what PAX is for, right? Demos like this are for, is kind of to let people explore and find counters to things. But, you know, like I got bullied that one game pretty bad. Is that a raid? I haven't gotten a raid since I forgot we were on Twitch. Look at that. Thank you kindly. Yeah, because I was like worried about that, but things like being able to get your bloodthirst up higher, get your stock tier up, and yeah, being able to throw weapons, using blackout, your shape jump, and things like that. There's so many things you have to learn, and once you figure it out, I can't imagine actually being truly bullied in this game in the same fashion as like F13 or TCM, you know?
I think you have to be really bad as Michael to be bullied in this game. Which, you know, you're gonna be like, you know, learning the ropes and stuff like that, so you're probably gonna get picked on a few times. But it almost seems like, especially while you have reality tear, it is literally Michael's choice if he wants to be bullied or not. Like as long as he has that ability, he can just use it, go to the other side of the map, and do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But not only that, something that does happen when you come across a dead body, you stumble, right? So something you could do is, if there are teams that really want to kill you, you just go to the other side of the map, kill a few NPCs, leave the bodies around, and then you set up an ambush. They come into the house looking for you. They find bodies, they stumble a bit, you get a whole bunch of hits by that point. If you were doing your job as Michael, you have high bloodthirst, your cooldown for reality tear should be up. You get as many hits as you can. And you should be able to kill one person, especially if you have one of those better weapons as Michael. You kill one person, and as soon as you see that you're getting a beatdown, reality tear out of there, rinse and repeat. Just set that up. I think Michael will have he has answers, I think, to handle bully squads.
Yeah. And that's playing with a nerf Michael in that PAX demo, right?
Yeah, and a nerfed Michael too. Yeah,
and they were hinting pretty heavily at that there was something like not in the PAX demo that will also shut down bullying. So you already have what's there. And apparently more to come too. So, yeah, I this time, as somebody who got bullied as Michael, not worried about it, to be honest. So
I wish I was there for that game.
Nah, bro, you guys have made fun of me.
I keep hearing you talk about it, but I wasn't there.
Oh, it was.
I mean, I saw it briefly on the. I mean, like I saw that you had the late start. Like you were basically like what 6 minutes in before you actually were like playing the game. Or
right. Yeah,
like
I was
that.
like, yeah. By the time I was actually trying to build up my bloodthirst, I was 5-6 minutes in, and that was more than enough time for them to get fully set up with the weapons, NPCs on their side, cops in. Like it was 100% on me, but. I mean, still, no denying that when it happened, I was like, wow, this sucks. Like, I'm stuck here like this now.
Yeah. And I do think that is going to happen when people are learning the game, because Michael is hard.
Yeah.
I think people are, you have to do some resource management with Michael, and you're going to be a little bad at that when you start the game, of course. So it's going to feel bad, but once you actually get good with Michael, he has answers. Like, it feels like they thought out situations and what to do in those situations. So I'm not very worried about it.
Yeah. Do you think in early strategy for Michael in the early game, do you think it is best to push NPCs as fast as you can, or should you try to get like the real players out of there quickly?
Special targets are what you should go for first. You can like within like 5 seconds activate shape jump, go into dash, and then like they appear as this. They're so easy to find. Like you see the little big circles. You know exactly where your special target is within that, and they get you so many points. That is like the first thing you should do.
Yeah.
Is Michael is just go for a special target.
Yeah, right. It gives you points and it gives them less points. So
Yeah, it's like I think that's gonna be the very first thing you want to do is Michael is you just rush, you find a special target, get to work.
Is special targets like real people or NPCs or a mix of both?
In the PAX demo, they were all NPCs. As far as I'm aware, I don't believe I ever saw a player.
No, I believe that like they're a separate real players, like a separate thing, like special targets. Because not only are you targeting special targets, but so are the real hero players because they get more points for getting those people out. So.
Yeah, so they would have to be NPCs because you both want. It's basically, I think it's just going to be like a race to the special targets when the game comes out, and you'll probably be able to save like maybe one or maybe two if you split up. But then of course you'll probably have Michael on your back. But Michael might not want to approach if he's low on bloodthirst.
Yeah, true. This is a good question. Did you guys feel like you experienced the holy shit mechanic? Because I don't know if you remember that when Jared was.
Yeah.
It's shape jump. Like that's the
I think it is shape jump. Yeah, I don't think which we have seen before. I was going into the game in mind being like, okay, where is like maybe it's something we actually haven't seen. I didn't really see anything else unless they're really holding off on it and they just put it in. But
I don't think the holy shit comes from shape jump like by itself. I think it's like the potential that shape jump gives you as like a Michael player, the type of plays like you were talking about earlier, the type of plays that you could actually do with shape jump is like so creative, and that's like where the holy shit comes from.
I think you're exactly right. I think that's what Jared meant, and that's the thing. You know, you say anything in press, and it's going to be twisted and turned into how your expectations and what your expectations align with. And that's what happened with that Jared quote is that like this is something that has never been seen before. It's a holy shit mechanic. And I think that's true because I think it functions because where it has been seen is last year. Right. And last year the Nightmare, it's a very similar mechanic. But in last year you never got to set up scares the way you can with Michael.
Yeah.
Like it just works so much better with Michael.
It does. It's really fun. When I went up against a really good Michael player and I got to interact with them a lot, it completely changed the hero match gameplay for me. It was so much more fun. Where like he would just pop out of nowhere, hearing his breathing and not knowing where he was going to be. At one point, I like called the cops and like I didn't see him to my right, and then poof, he was there. It was really exciting.
Yeah. The sound so far, I think, because what are your thoughts on being able to hear the breathing when he's doing shape jump next to you? Do you think that, would it be scarier if you didn't have a clue he was there at all? Because we couldn't hear shit at PAX, and you could still like make out the breathing even in that scenario. So when you're in a closed, controlled environment with good headsets, like does that make it? Do you think that makes it like less scary though?
I don't know. It makes it more scary knowing he's around me, but I don't know where.
Yeah.
I need to know the range on it first. I need to know if like what is the proximity in which the breathing starts happening? Because if it is within like a certain amount, then Michael can still like kind of plan ahead and be like, oh, they're going over there, and then you go to the house and then you go out of shape jump. Because I don't think you could really hear his breathing as much when he wasn't in shape jump. I can't remember though. Do you guys remember that?
So.
If I don't remember really being able to hear his breathing when he wasn't in shape jump.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing it at all.
Not with like the audio they had.
Yeah. Yeah, that is also true with the audio that they had. That's another thing. How did you guys feel about the like this is a Halloween nerd more so kind of question? How do you feel about the breathing?
It's not Nick Castle, at least not yet.
No.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. No.
I seen in, I think it was your streamer video, you said that it sounded different.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. It felt like they were going for like the raspiness sort of vibe of the original, which I don't really feel like any other piece of Halloween media has actually tried to do. Like since the original, like you've never gotten breathing like how he breathes like during the closet scene or something like that. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Like it wasn't like a perfect man just breathing in latex mask, which I appreciated. I thought that was cool. Yeah, but I guess to kind of like fully answer your question, I don't mind them hearing the breathing as long as it's not too big of a proximity. I think it's cool and it's atmospheric. And as long as it stays undirectional, like giving them that sort of heads up that, hey, Michael is somewhere. But I also just need to see how more competent players kind of react to it before. As long as it doesn't just completely ruin the experience, I guess. I don't know. I
Well,
don't know. It's hard for me to tell.
if you take the breathing and then like there's supposed to be hallucinations, like I think that could play tricks on people's minds.
Wait. What if with the fear mechanic, right? If they have high fear, they can hear fake breathing. Then I think it might be a-okay.
Yeah.
Because then you don't know for sure.
Fear
maybe you put that in there.
Have you guys both played Fear the Reaper?
I have, yeah.
I played a bit, yeah.
Fear the Reaper does that. It's not based on a fear mechanic.
Oh.
It's just outright random where you just hear breathing all of a sudden, and it's fucking great. I mean,
that is cool.
Yeah,
I did notice for Halloween, you know how the music only plays when there's chase?
Yeah.
I crashed my bike at one point and it played the chase music. So maybe they'll play with that idea. Maybe they'll do the same thing.
Well, I had a moment where I was in chase and I somehow lost Michael, but I was still getting some of the music. But it's interesting because if he's in, I don't know how it works. I don't know how they have this coded, but if you're in, like, if they're in shape jump, but you still have the music playing, it's like it's surround sound. So the music is moving directionally, like as you turn. I don't know if you guys experienced that. But it's weird because I was getting like the shape stocks Lori, but it was like moving around my headset as I was turning, as if it was following him. It was weird.
I like that.
I don't know if I got that.
It was.
I don't think I experienced
to
that.
recall if I did get that. Yeah, I don't know if I did experience that.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a glitch or what, or that was actually a gameplay mechanic. I hope it is because like that is it was really cheeky, man. It had you checking all around you.
Yeah. If there are like multiple things, yeah, I'd probably say that's my answer. As long as there's a way to cause fake breathing, if that is in the game, then I'm totally cool with them hearing the breathing. And also, like, yeah, it's atmospheric. It is like the scenes in which Michael would be hiding in the film, and you could hear his breathing, and it was like, oh, where is he? Where is he? You know, it is. I think aura and film accuracy should play a bit into it. And I don't know, as a nerd, I appreciated it.
I think they did pretty good with like the music wouldn't kick on until I actually saw him.
Yeah,
which helps a
I
lot.
like that.
Yeah, it seemed to function a whole lot better than Dead by Daylight's ghost face mechanic. Like I actually would look at him and the music would start. I never had an accidental score kick in. If that makes sense.
I don't think so. It felt like every time the music kicked in, it was purposeful. Like if sometimes like I messed up on like an objective or something, sometimes it would kick in. I think it was just supposed to be like, ooh, like oh, you're in Scary Town now. You're a spook. Like anytime it kicked in, it felt like it was trying to be like, yo, Michael is here and you should be spooked. Yeah. Even though he might not be here.
which what? They just have like a really good code for like your camera detection or something?
I'm sure it's something that Unreal 5 is helping them with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that magic
whatever they did, they nailed it because it was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you guys feel about the hallucinations that we didn't get to experience at PAX, but it's kind of like a doctor-like mechanic being put into Halloween where Michael, apparently if your fear is high enough, which fear didn't really do anything in the PAX demo, at least that I experienced.
Not really. I think it made you trip or something, but that was about it.
Yeah. So if your fear is high enough in the full game, Michael would just be popping up randomly. And it's not clear how. Will he pop up right in front of you? Will he pop up like around bushes? You know, that makes sense if you're getting kind of like behind sheets and behind bushes like the actual film. But I am a little conflicted on that mechanic, like how effective that will be.
It kind of seems like something that could be either really cool or lame. Like in Dead by Daylight, the doctor never really tricked me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think it'll be cool. I don't know how effective it'll be, but I do think I think it's cool and has aura. But in terms of how effective it'll be, no, I don't really think so. I think people kind of get used to it pretty fast. Maybe if the hallucination stuff actually maybe sometimes moves, like maybe if you actually see Michael, like if sometimes it's animated to like go around a corner or something like that, maybe start walking towards you, and if the music starts playing or something like that, maybe there are some things that they could do to kind of make it more effective than the doctor hallucinations. Because the doctor hallucinations never really throw you off. No.
I want to see him outside the window, and then like when I move my camera back, he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah,
That
fine.
would
If
be
you can
cool.
do that, then like I'm all in.
Yeah, finding actual ways to fool you with the hallucinations would be great. So I think one of the reasons Doctor is so obvious is because he is just standing there. There's no like actual
in the same pose.
Yeah, and then he just pops up like right in your face. So like maybe you get it every once in a while. It might jump scare you. I think players are so used to it now it doesn't really work. But yeah, if you're like spinning your camera and Michael's standing at a bush and walks out of the way or starts walking towards you, that would be scary. Like you're saying with the window, that would be really effective. If you could actually like second guess it and you're not sure if that's a real player or not, that would be really effective.
Yeah. I think that's a really hard thing to pull off. But yeah, if you just have it do more than just stand there.
Was the Ost from
you might be able to
'78 or
pull
was
it
it a new arrangement?
But so it is John Carpenter's score, but it does seem to be like remastered in some way. They didn't give any details on that. They didn't. I can't believe they have John Carpenter on the panel and don't talk about the score more thoroughly.
Yeah,
They didn't really say too much of anything. Panel. the panel, John was funny, but like the like in terms of like the actual game, like not a lot was actually. I felt like I learned more at the Q&A stream, like about Bloodthirst and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Than I really learned much of anything at the actual panel.
Yeah, the panel was probably the most disappointing part of the whole weekend, which is wild because it should have been the best, right? It'd have been nice if they would have came in there with anything new. To me, I mean, nothing new. I think the only thing was like the hallucinations. Like that was the first time we heard about that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I was gonna ask them to like talk about the fear mechanic a little bit more. That was the question that I had kind of like readied up, but they closed off questions.
Yeah,
before.
the questions kind of stunk. They got a bunch.
A lot of them were asking questions that like it didn't even have anything to do with the game.
Yeah, either it's like, yeah, what are you working on next, Ilphonic? Like, all right, come on, brother. Like,
yeah, like they're gonna spill the
movie?
beans on that. Like can we, brother? If you don't have a question about the game, please sit down.
Yeah,
please.
like this. Just go up to the fucking booth and ask them, what are you doing? No,
like,
I
God,
get it.
That was irritating.
Yeah, I get people are excited and going up to the panel. They have every panel I have ever witnessed, like a Q&A panel. That's what happens. The people that get to ask the questions, it's always most of the time it's stuff that you should already know. Like it's already public information, or it's just like random as hell. It has nothing to do with the panel. It's like, okay. I mean, yeah. Me and Anthony were not in line. At least you weren't in line, were you, Anthony?
No, I wasn't.
But Stocky Boy was. So
I was with my video game question, but I didn't get to ask it. Oh well.
Did you oh, 1 second.
How do you feel about Michael getting arrested?
It's a good question. For me, like Michael being arrested, I think is fine. It's lore. I know it changes the lore and whatnot, but so did Halloween Kills. So it's fine. Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
How do you feel about being able to arrest Michael? Because people on Reddit are saying it's nothing like the movies.
Okay, well, did you watch Halloween Kills? I bet you the same people saying that suck off Halloween Kills. Okay.
I love Halloween Kills.
That movie sucks.
I also love Halloween Kills.
I love Halloween Kills. It's my favorite sequel in the franchise. But I think there is. Hey, I'm entitled to my own opinion.
It's
okay, but
it's okay to like it, but
it's better than Ends.
Well,
I like it more than Ends.
It's a better Halloween movie than Ends, but
better than Ends.
I think Ends is a better movie.
I really like Halloween Kills. I have a lot of fun with it. But in terms, I've been seeing a lot of freaking tourist people walking around acting like they know Halloween. It's been making me upsetty spaghetti. One person commented on my YouTube video that Michael shouldn't go through windows. Buddy,
He literally
goes
does in
through
the
a window.
movie.
He does when he chases Lori into the Doyle house. He does it in record time. Like,
yeah, I guess we don't
it
see
is-
it technically, like so maybe people don't understand, but
oh,
that
it's
is
even more lore accurate.
yeah, like that's what they're saying. Like, because all the only real hint we get of that is the window's open and the curtains are blowing in the wind. But
It's clearly suggesting that Michael went through the window.
Yeah.
Like he went through the window.
he's behind the couch.
He's bro's just lying around kicking his feet.
To answer that question, I'm cool with him being arrested as long as it's not like very, very easy and we're doing it every match.
It doesn't
I'm-
seem to be.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be, and I completely agree with you. As long as it is very hard to do, which from what I've seen and what I've played, it seems like it is almost like Michael almost has to let it happen. So
Do you guys know the actual requirements?
vaguely.
Okay.
I never actually did it. I have like an idea as to what needs to happen.
Beat him up.
You beat him up. You got to have lots of police officers, and a human player has to be playing Loomis or a police officer.
Okay.
Outside of that, like I don't really know any super specific.
I was just guessing it's the Loomis player like goes up and hits a button.
I think that is what it is. Like you have
Probably.
to you build up his meter and eventually gets to I think 4 stars on his containment there, which it's very crystal clear because it happened to me. So I was on the verge of going down. And yeah, I think it's like a prompt for either somebody playing as a cop or somebody playing
What
as
do you
Loomis.
think of Michael's mask in the game? Something looks off about it to me, but can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, a lot of controversy
great.
on that.
I liked it.
I thought it would look great.
I mean, I had a game where I was just like trying to do cool things with the lighting. Like I thought it looked great.
Of course you did. Just
That's awesome. I love that for you.
Yeah. See, I tried to have fun like that and got my ass whooped. So
It's rough in these streets. You can't show mercy.
You think Michael should be able to communicate with heroes via voice chat? I hated that about F13.
I think it's gonna happen.
I don't know if I love it, but I also think it's gonna happen.
I would prefer Michael to not be able to talk. I don't mind Michael hearing them, but I prefer Michael to not talk. I prefer that.
Yeah,
Michael needs to hear them so that he can like jump scare them and like.
I would like Michael to hear them. Yeah, I would like to hear them in proxy chat, but I personally would prefer him to not be able to talk.
Do you feel this will be the ASiM game for years to come?
ASiM?
Based on what you played, the casualness, and replayability. Could they mess this up later?
Well, let's hold on. I knew this was gonna happen. This is why I was gonna try to shut off alerts, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know what happened. Yeah. So first of all, the mask. I think the mask is very good. I don't think it's perfect. I think there's like some minor adjustments that I would make, especially in the hair department. I know that they were struggling with hair, and that's happens. But I think what people are constantly doing is comparing it to like, look at this perfect shot that Dean Cundy framed perfectly with the perfect lighting, and it's like that is, yeah. If you put that mask in the same lighting, I'm sure it'll look like that. But you are dealing with dynamic lighting, angles that Michael has never been seen at before, and it's not a controlled environment like Dean Cundy created in the original film. So, yeah, you actually a really good example is like this mask back here. It's very good. Anyone says it's bad, I'll fight you. It's a very good NAG 75K. I think it's a standout mask. Well, we use that exact mask in Roseblood, an F13 fan film, and we had uplighting because there was a fire surrounding Michael, and the mask really doesn't look that good in those shots. But it's the same mask. Like, it's just because the lighting's different. It's not the lighting you'd expect, that down lighting, blue, shadow-filled lighting. So yeah, it's just the way the game is going to work. Sometimes it's going to look different, but I think it's good.
It's not the DVD model.
That's for sure.
God for that.
It could be worse.
Yeah. All angles were covered by that dude setting up the cameras in Resurrection. All right. They also deal with the uplighting in that with the fire in Resurrection. So fair. All right, what the hell are we talking about? I'm so sorry.
There was the mask, and someone was basically, I think they asked, will this be the ASIM of all time? Can they mess it up or something like that? Basically asking about the longevity of the game.
It's got the potential. The only real concern, and I think it's a fair concern to have, is like when Jared said that they're gonna stay in the 70s even with the DLC. I think money talks. I think because my prediction I've been saying is 5 million units in 6 months, and if they actually hit that number, I think everything changes. Like you go put up 5 million units in 6 months, like, you know what? Maybe we should do Halloween 2. Maybe we should do Halloween 4 because we'll buy it, and I think they know that. I just think the skew. I think Ilphonic's mindset has kind of changed a little bit because they're looking at Predator, Killer Clowns, and Ghostbusters, and I think they might be underestimating this fandom a little bit.
Do you think because? Oh, sorry. If you want to go ahead.
I was just gonna say I have a question for Riley since you probably know a little more about this, but why do they even put these limitations on themselves to begin with? Like, why don't they have future like openness as like a thing that they're like from the very beginning? It's like the same thing with TCM.
Because I think what they're doing right now is just trying to, gauge expectations. They're trying to make sure they don't oversell and underdeliver. I know a team that does that a lot.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I know a team that oversells and underdelivers quite a bit, and I think that's what they're trying to avoid. So if in our heads, if we're only expecting 78 content and staying in that period, and all of a sudden they announce Halloween 2 and Halloween 4 DLC or whatever, we'll be like, cool, that's icing on the cake.
Do you think them saying 70s specifically, though, instead of saying the original film, they specifically said 70s, do you think that's their way of cheekily being like, how we have Halloween 2 in mind?
Well, I mean, when Jared said that, because we were talking about sequels content, and yeah, he was. I think they're open to that either way, doing the skins. Okay. And by the way, I think doing the Michael skins changes really nothing for the time period. Like putting a Halloween 2018 skin in doesn't change anything. It's just the maps. You're limiting yourselves on maps.
Yeah, I think you're heavy. There's so much great stuff, like different variety, especially with maps that you could do with Halloween, like between the school and like age 20. I hope we get a Haddonfield High map. That would be really cool. There's a hospital in Halloween 2. But there's some really nice things that could add a lot of variety in terms of like what you're actually looking at rather than just neighborhood number 5.
Yeah. Do you think, based on like just playing Haddonfield Heights as Michael, do you think having a multi-level map is a really big limitation for him?
No.
I think Shape Jump allows you to do that.
Yeah.
It's not like Jason's Morph.
Like Shape Dash is so fast, like he can get around incredibly quickly. They also, if they like tweak it a little bit, I was talking to Jordan, and he told me that Michael can actually like teleport to hiding spots too. If you're in Shape Jump or if you're in your first person mode and you're looking at a hiding spot, like I don't know if how well it works like through walls or anything like that, but if they add like multi-layer, and if they just allow Michael to just teleport to different hiding spots, so easy.
Yeah, that changes everything, by the way. You could teleport to a hiding spot.
You could do it. Yeah, you can do it from his actual stalker mode too. So if you're like out a window, you stalk someone, and I don't know, like the lights are still on. You don't even have to use Shape Jump. You can just look at the hiding spot, and apparently you can just go straight to it.
Bro, how did that?
I didn't do it, but he told me you can do that.
Bro, that's true. See, this is why. This is why you should post the video before PAX happens. That's crazy. Because, yeah, man, people could be totally ganged up in a house, and you could just sneak in there without them having a single clue. That's crazy.
Pretty cool. They would never, I assume, never hear the breathing of Shape Jump if you do it that way, too. So,
right.
Cool way.
Man, I like that. That's gonna scare the hell out of people.
Yeah, isn't that cool? I was like, whoa, that is the coolest thing ever. That is so neat.
So in your experience, is there any reason to lock a door?
Yeah. if you're going into a house that's lit up and he can't immediately, because then you know every angle that he can come from, and Michael actually chasing you is slow. So if you lock the door in a lit house and he decides to shape jump, there's only so many places he can go to. And if you see him coming out the hallway, you have plenty of time to unlock it and open the door and get yourself some distance, buy yourself some time.
I think you have, at least in my experience, I feel like you have more time. If you see him actually going for a door, I think it would take him longer to open a door and actually walk in than it would be to just go into a closet with shape jump. You know, even with the lights on.
Well, with the lights on, he has to he has to actually enter shape jump. So for him to like go through a door, that's like what, 2 seconds? 2 seconds
I
maybe?
guess, yeah.
For him to actually go into shape jump, go into the house, like he has to go through the phase animation, he has to go find a hiding spot. That's maybe like 6-7 seconds. Like, it's not a crazy amount of time, but if you're trying to be efficient, it buys you some time. And then if you also like hear the breathing, like because he's in shape jump, you know he's shape jumping, you can prematurely unlock it and then open the door and then try and do something.
I think
I think there is a point. It's not like the strongest thing ever, but I think there's a point to locking doors.
It actually reminds me, at least this is my, because you're probably right, but in my headspace it reminds me of like one hit doors in F13. Like if you lock those as a counselor, it does nothing but harm you, because it actually takes Jason longer to interact and open that door than it does for him to just combat stance it.
Yeah. I will say, if it looks like if he has the axe, like the big old wood chipper axe, it looks like he breaks doors very fast. I didn't actually test it, but from the trailer, it looks like it just went pow poo poopy done.
Yeah.
So if he has the axe, probably not worth it.
Well, even the punching through the window and unlocking the door is pretty fast.
Yeah.
I just think if the doors are locked, like, you're just slowing yourself down if he does happen to sneak up on you. And if you could teleport to spots, like hiding spots, like you're saying, like you're just totally setting yourselves up to be caught inside the house if he gets in there behind you, you know?
Yeah, I do see what you mean, but I guess. Oh, I mean, you guys can't see my gameplay, but there is literally a hiding spot right next to the door that you would lock. So if the hiding spot is right there, then yeah, it probably isn't worth it in the slightest.
Yeah, I was
you
never
are doing yourself.
I didn't play a ton of Michael, but I was never not able to find one quickly. You know, it's not, doesn't take too long, but I do think I was locking doors behind me, and it definitely. I say that, but like no one really knew how to play. Yeah,
Michael.
you were literally the only one out of the 100,000 people at PAX.
Doesn't the NPCs also lock the door when you?
They do, yeah, which can be really annoying when you're playing as the hero and they lock both the doors and you're like, dude, how do I get in? I need to talk to you again. You've blocked all entrances. Please help me out here, buddy.
Yeah, and you have to go like find a side window to get in.
Yeah. That was rough sometimes as a hero.
You know what's funny? I actually kind of think that they should start with the doors locked.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
and just climb through the window to begin with.
You know what? Yeah, I actually, if rushing the NPCs actually does become an issue, yeah, I see your mindset with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll slow down heroes a little bit, just enough.
Yeah.
Because it's already
we'll have
weird
to see how bad the rushing is, because Michael can also, because this is one of the only ASims where like Michael also has an objective. Like his winning condition isn't just murdering you. It's also like he has his own objective that he can push.
Yeah.
So he can rush his objective as well. So
yeah. Thank you, Kingpin. Appreciate it. It is interesting that you just, it is the most unique killer experience that I've seen in an ASIM game.
Yeah,
I nailed it.
Agree. Yeah, Michael is the biggest positive of this game, and he's great. They nailed him.
What do you think they'll do for leveling up? Types of things you unlock and whatnot.
I think that'll be cosmetics. Ilphonic loves cosmetics.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Do you think they put a cap on the level? Like, because the last couple games that Ilphonic has done, the cap has been like 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's
clowns, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, if they have had a cap, then yeah, I don't really see why they would change it.
Yeah, I would keep, but I hope it's that high because I know
Yeah.
they've gotten some flack for that. Like some people don't like it being that high, just because it's too much to grind for. Which I'm like, dude, don't. You are setting yourself up for failure asking to not have things to grind for in ASIM.
I 100% agree with you. Evil Dead in its early days, when you would get to like level 25 and bada bing, bada boom, that was it.
Yeah.
And there just wasn't as much incentive to like keep playing. I completely agree with that. Yep.
Yeah.
I think having something to grind for is nice.
I like doing road to 100s and stuff like that, but if they're gonna do that, then they need to have like plans already for raising the level.
Right.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it could be cool if they did if they release a DLC and then they're also like, well, now the level cap is like 1200 and there's like a few other rewards like sprinkled in there. That could be fun.
Yeah, that's got to be like pre-planned.
Mm-hmm.
Can't run into like another TCM situation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about TCM. Like that grind in 99 was a real grind, but then it all dies.
It was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you were just playing for the love of the game at that point, which
Because some people use levels like as their motivation to play.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it feels good to play a match, and it feels like you're kind of working towards something. We do love playing these games, of course, but it's like that extra nice little dopamine being like, oh, I got my funny Bob Goshi charm or whatever.
Yeah. I want them to make it certain things like if the ghost sheet's in there, I want it to be hard as hell to unlock. Like I want certain things that actually make you stand out as a legit player.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope Bob Goshi. I'm sure.
That's the
man,
one no-brainer. That's the one no-brainer.
Yeah, Bob Goshi is probably the easiest.
Yeah.
I always wanted DVD to add it, and they never did. So.
Well, they haven't done shit with that character.
No, he's gotten nothing.
Yeah, I think that's probably licensing limitations, but.
Probably is, yeah. Probably not their fault. I'm sure they want to make more money. I don't know why they wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Do you guys think they do any emotes?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Because I could see emotes being a thing you could unlock as you rank up.
The chat emote's coming, brother.
It's coming. It's coming. They want their viral clip again.
Yeah, they can't help themselves. It's coming. It's coming.
Isn't it in Clowns?
Prepare yourselves for California Girls.
Yes. Yeah.
That'd be the third game that freaking dances.
They're doing it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I wonder if I would like a button for Michael that's just the head tilt.
Oh,
Okay.
They should do that. they should do a head tilt. How do you feel about seeing Michael's face? How do you feel about that?
Don't feel good about it.
I don't either. But in the single player campaign, we're escaping that sanitarium. We're going to Phelps' garage, which means.
Yeah, because the only way to hide his face in that would be to lock your camera.
Yeah, you could do that, which I actually kind of hope they do. I would prefer it.
Or it's just first person, which they could totally do that too. But the whole point of it is to learn how to play Michael. So
yeah, I don't think they'll do first person. I hope they lock your camera. I have kind of mentally prepared myself for it. I think there's going to be a maskless Myers cosmetic for multiplayer.
Ooh,
So you guys wouldn't be cool?
I know. When I kind of had to sit myself down, I was like walking my dog, and I was like, it's already going to be in the game. Why would they not? They're probably going to do it.
Oh.
So you guys wouldn't be cool with like 1 in 100 knockdowns the mask comes off?
No, I don't want that.
Okay.
I don't want...
It's in the first movie.
I know it's in the first movie, but I don't like seeing him without his mask.
Was it like Tony Moran or whatever?
Yeah, Tony. I personally, I like how they handled it in the new trilogy, where it's very off camera. And the Deadeye does a lot for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like seeing the Deadeye, I think is kind of cool. It kind of helps keep that monstrous vibe. But when he just looks like a normal dude, I don't like seeing it too much. I don't mind it for the little bit that you see it, but I prefer, especially because you're doing these long multiplayer matches, where like it's just like, oh yeah, there's Nick Castle going about, or I guess Tony Moran.
That might encourage people to want to fight a little too much.
If I
know
who doesn't want to fight Tony Moran, they see Tony Moran, they're like, hey, come here, bud.
Well, okay.
If I know I can get that mask off, I'm going for it.
Somebody in my comments, Deadpool 55223 had a theory on Spencer Charnas is Unmasked Michael. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, Michael would be so hot. But then, like, dude, Tony Moran may be a bit of a beer drinking douchebag now, but like he was a good looking dude back in 1978. Now, it kind of fits. Like Charnas, I could see the resemblance. So maybe they do that. Maybe Spencer's role in Halloween is literally just his likeness as Unmasked Michael.
Do you keep the same face if we do like future Michaels down the road?
I imagine no. Like with F13, right? You do different Jason face with every. If they do have an unmasked variant for every. Michael.
They probably wouldn't, right? It would just be like one unmasked variant, and then it's just for like single player as well. So.
I would hope not. And if there is an unmasked variant, I hope it is the hardest cosmetic to unlock, so you like barely ever see it.
Yeah, like it's because I'm fine within the original movie, right? But it's 2 seconds, and all
exactly.
The only reason it's there is just to remind you that, oh yeah, he's just a guy. It's like. Yeah, him walking around and bright ass lighting, and it's Spencer Charnas the whole time. Like that'd be something. Like
I don't know if you could like somehow like create the model to where like there's shadows like pre-rendered on his face, and you only see like his lips.
Sure, you could use shaders and do that, but it'd probably look silly. Like if you're standing inside in a bright ass light, and then it's just a shadow on his face. Yeah, it'd look a little jank.
Fair.
Yeah, you could do that with shaders technically.
Well, people are gonna get this model, and they're taking that mask off.
Yeah, but like
we're gonna
if
see
they
it
want
either
to,
way.
I don't want to look at it. So if they want to do mods and have fun with it, go for it. I don't want to. I prefer seeing Mikey with his mask on.
Well, and that, and there's a good chance that he just wouldn't have a face on the model.
Okay,
like it would.
That's also true. Yeah. Well, no, I feel like they have to do that unless you said like they fix your camera like. And you literally cannot see his face ever. But he's going to be doing executions and stuff, right? There's no way they don't have you kill anybody.
They did it for Leatherface in TCM. He is just like a generic face.
Yeah. But I think
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna model it, and I feel like you're gonna see his face because for like 2 whole story missions, I feel like it's coming.
Yeah, you got to do something. Yeah, that'll be interesting, man. But seeing it in multiplayer would be really weird.
That I guess I'd probably be a little okay with it in single player. Like I could get over it, but seeing in multiplayer, especially if it was a popular skin, would make me very sad.
Yeah.
How do you think they'll make killing NPCs as rewarding and fun as killing online players? I never played offline bots on F13 because they all felt robotic and stiff. I don't want that for this game.
Sure, that's a concern. And because eventually, right, like playing against bots could get boring. But I think it being such an important part of the objective and is your ability to beat real people, that is like the PvP component. I think that makes it worth it still. And it's kind of like, looting in Fortnite. Let me do a crazy analogy. Like looting in Fortnite is boring, but you're setting yourself up to succeed later. Looting in any game is boring, but you're setting yourself up to succeed later. That's kind of what killing NPCs is like in Halloween. You are setting yourself up to do better executions later, to kick the shit out of good players later. Like that's your way of setting up victory, is going against the NPCs. So if you look at it like a looting scenario, that's just more fun. Yeah. A more fun looting.
Evil Dead Demon, same thing. You're you think of the NPCs as like you're building up to fight the players. You know what I mean? I found it to be more entertaining than the like demon leveling up in Evil Dead, and I thought Demon was pretty fun. I like Demon, but like it's almost like they sort of looked at like looting or playing Evil Dead Demon, and they were like, okay, so how do we do it, but make it more like what does a killer player want to do? They want to kill people, so they were like, you get to go on rampages.
Yeah,
I found it to be really fun. I really but who knows if I'll feel the same way after 500 hours. I think I will, but
you're also manipulating the bodies to set up scares too. Like you're hiding the bodies, and
they're like
it's
tools
smart.
For you.
They tied it to like key features. So like I thought like stalking in first person, like who wants to really do that after the first couple of games? But like that's actually really important.
Yeah.
Stalking also gets a lot faster with your bloodthirst tiers. Like the more bloodthirst you have, stalking is like nearly instant when you have more bloodthirst. You also stalk way faster if multiple people are in your POV. So that's another way stalking is also made like there's almost like a skill thing to stalking to making it quicker, faster, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I like obviously it's not gonna be the most exciting gameplay when you're going for NPCs, but I don't think it's just gonna be the point where you're like, I don't want to play anymore because I had to go kill these NPCs first.
Do you like doing gens and DBD?
Yeah, Daddy's way more boring, right?
It's this.
So
It's the same thing they did for the like when you die, those mini games. And Killer Clowns is kind of like, yeah, sure, I can help out the team. But in Halloween, it's like a progress bar of you getting more likely to come back as Loomis or the police officer.
yeah,
So they tied it to something cool, so it makes you want to do it.
they do need
I
more
hope
mini
there's
games
a-
though.
Yeah,
'cause-
I was literally just about to say that. I hope there are some more mini games in the final version.
yeah, I'm sure there will be. It's a low priority issue at this time.
Yeah.
I wonder how much all that stuff gets updated. Like after the first year, are we gonna have like completely different like dialogue options with the NPCs, or is it gonna be the same thing?
Oh man, that would be cool. Like add more things that you can do with the NPCs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It may
That would be
change map
cool.
to map too. You know.
Oh, that would
Mhm.
be super cool. What if you could like eventually tell an NPC to be like, "Hey, go get me a weapon," or like something like that. Like, can you
Yeah.
go find me a healing item or something like that? That would be cool. Like help me go loot or something. That would be neat.
Yeah, yeah, and
Definitely.
it's interesting because probably anyway, Haddonfield Heights is probably the most boring map you can do in the game, right? Like, yes, you get the Myers house, which is cool, and the Doyle house is there, and the Wallace house is there. Which, by the way, did anyone go inside those?
I did the Myers house.
Oh, yeah,
Myers
I went
house
to the
I did
Myers
too.
house. You could not do the Strode house.
Right.
The Doyle and Wallace house. Wait, were they in Haddonfield Heights?
Yeah, I don't even know. Actually, I'm thinking about it. 'cause
I actually think I don't believe
If they do the
those-
2018 trilogy, wouldn't they have to make a maskless version since we see him without his mask in every film?
Sure.
I mean, you could. I'm more personally as a Halloween fan. In 2018 and Kills, I'm much cooler with James Jude Courtney's face because the Deadeye does a lot for me personally.
Yeah.
So like seeing him masked doesn't really bother me as much in that, rather than seeing this young handsome man walking around ready to murder you.
Well, I like it. In 2018 specifically, it throws me off a little bit because the problem is like I know Jim, like I know James, and
I guess
and-
that would throw you off.
yeah, and like he takes off his mask and it's like the bathroom scene in 2018, for example, when he's killing our podcasters. Like it's just I'm like, damn, that's Jim. Like it throws me off a little bit. Because like you see his whole back of his head and whatnot, so that's a little weird. But yeah, the Deadeye looks great. I still would less is more in those scenarios.
I still do agree with that. Less is more, but I wouldn't mind the 2018 Kills maskless look as much. But I mean, like if I could be like, hey, just keep him with the mask, I would prefer that. But if it's like, yo, we're doing this, then it's like, okay, whatever, sure.
If we have to do any unmaskless, James Jude Courtney would be the way to go.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope he gets that opportunity. I would.
Man, that would be so cool. I'd
Yeah.
be super stoked.
He deserves that. He is truly the best thing that's come out of the new trilogy, in my opinion. Like he's great.
I think I agree with you. His Michael is like, yeah, no, I agree with you. I think James Jude Courtney is and you know, actually
Sartain is right there.
Sartain, brother.
Yeah, I mean, like Andy
How could
Matichek
you
is
just
great as
Sartain?
well. They fumble her character, but Andy's great.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you know.
The dude who played Corey Cunningham is okay as well.
I love Rowan. I really liked Rowan's performance as Corey. I love I really liked him too.
He's great too. Yeah, he's a super cool dude. And then Silent Night, Deadly Night. If you like him in Ends, go watch Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I
he's
love
awesome
Silent
there.
Night, Deadly Night. That movie was so much fun. That was great.
That's one of the better remakes out there. Real cheeky.
I 100% agree. Yeah.
What the hell were we saying before that?
Yeah. What?
Oh, I think they asked about if we get a 2018 trilogy.
Oh.
What were we saying before that? Because Stocky was about to make a good point, and we lost it. It's gone forever.
Yeah, what was it? Might be gone forever.
Oh, the houses. Yeah, like
yeah. I don't think the Doyle or the Wallace house are in there. I'm pretty sure I would. I feel like they're saving that for the hoity-toity neighborhood, because I did see in the multiplayer overview trailer they go over the Doyle house.
The Doyle house.
You see the Doyle house for a bit. So I think that's in a different map. I don't think. So like I hope in the multiplayer, like in the final release, you'll actually be able to go into the Strode house, because I do agree Haddonfield Heights might be one of the more like bare bones maps. Like you get less hedges and stuff like that from the big fancy schmancy neighborhood that we saw in the first multiplayer trailer. You saw like some tall hedges, and it looks like the neighborhoods, like the houses were a bit more separated and stuff. It looked like there was also the roads go up a little bit, like it's a little slanted, like there's some verticality to that map.
Yeah.
That map looks fun.
Yeah.
Does it bother you guys that like there's nothing really special with the Meyer house?
There's nothing special with it in the film. You know, like it's accurate.
Like I went through it and I was like, there's not really much through it, but then I was like, why would there be? Like,
I think some people were expecting like Michael gets like a notification if you go in there.
That'd be okay. That'd be cheeky. Maybe they should put a dead dog in there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, put the dead dog. Put the dead dog. It should be there. It should. This takes place after the night. The dead dog. Did Officer Brackett move it? Oh, talking about Officer Brackett. I'm pretty sure in the first trailer, you guys remember the cop walking and then he gets stabbed by Michael?
Yes.
Pretty sure that's Brackett. Like, I'm pretty sure that's Brackett, especially after playing. None of the other cops have like that fuzzy bit.
Bro, we gotta pull that up at some point.
Yeah, pull it up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Brackett.
We're all locked in, right? That one character in the trailer, the
Lori?
overview.
That's Linda.
Not Lori. Although people are saying, do you see the telephone pole? There's some theories on that being Lori.
I haven't
are
seen
you
that.
guys talking about the window?
The window's Linda. It's gotta
Linda,
be.
The window
Yeah.
is Linda. It has to be. After saying that has to be Linda.
Let me see. So which trailer are you talking about?
The first gameplay trailer. Here, let me see if I can pull that up too, and I can give you the timestamp. And I'm pretty sure it's Brackett. Halloween gameplay trailer. Like the Halloween gameplay release date trailer. That little thing. Oh, ads.
I'm looking.
Ads.
I have premium. I don't have ads.
Oh, aren't you just so cool,
bro? The problem is once you get it, you can't go back. Like
no, I had it one time. But then I got less money. It was so painful going back.
Oh.
Like, it was an adjustment period. It was rough. Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I can find a timestamp here. But like none of the other officers have the fuzzy little bit on their thing. They all just have like standard shirts. Where are you? I'm looking too, man. As soon as I find that timestamp. Oh yeah. At about 1:13, 1:14, you see this dude with like a little bit of fuzzies moving around his coat. It's a little dark. Pretty sure that's gonna be Brackett.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to awkwardly.
It's very dark.
I have to cover you guys up for a second. Let's see here. Let's just go to this screen.
Face.
So this one right here.
Trying to choose the perfect moment.
Hold on.
No, I think this is hair.
You think that? Would you think that all of that is hair?
Yeah, I think this is
I can't
long.
even see
I
it.
think it's long hair and a hat. Hold on.
And
Sure.
once you've honed
No,
in
I'm
and
not
stalked
sure,
a
but
target, it's time to choose the perfect
Don't ruin
moment
my
to
bracket
strike.
dream.
Yeah, look at the way that it bounces. So like, what if you
Once
watch
you've
the
honed in and stalked a target, it's time
like watch right here. Watch the way that this
Uh-huh.
bounces right here.
to choose the
I need to
perfect
make-
moment to strike.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a hood.
I don't
though.
know. It seems too, because I feel like I can see his actual hair. I feel like I can see his hair.
Is he not
don't
wearing a hat?
It's Dustin. It's bouncy hair. It's Dustin Henderson.
It's Dustin Henderson.
Moment.
Prepare yourselves.
God, it's so
Strike.
dark.
It's really dark. It is really dark. If Brackett is in the game though, that's I called it. I called it.
Write it down.
I hope Brackett's in the game. God, Brackett's reactions to like seeing like a dead Annie player or something like that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
God, that'd be good.
Yeah, let's go back to that Linda shot though, because dude, I'm almost certain.
Yeah, that's 100% Linda. I can't. Like, she has the hair, she has the jacket. That it's nobody else. That's definitely her.
Of course, now I forgot the timestamp. It could be anywhere.
I mean, like, I just have I can send you the actual screenshot of her in Discord.
That would work.
I
know.
God, I sent it to my brother. Where is it? Where is it? Where is
What
my
a
Linda?
cheeky way for them to do it, though. If it really is that.
Yeah. Oh my God, I messaged him too much. There you are. Copy image. Go to our group chat. Okay.
I might win the race.
There's
race.
the Linda shot.
All right, let me close this. Oh my goodness.
That'd be pretty cool. If it really is her, that's cool.
It's gotta be. There's no way it's anybody. It's way too on the nose for it to be like an NPC just dressed up as Linda, has like the exact same. It's gotta be Linda, man. Has to be Linda.
Well, I just gotta open 10 more things, and I'll surely get there.
We're approaching.
Where the hell?
Also,
where did it go?
For my chat, if you haven't seen it, let me pull up.
Oh, I put it in. That was the sound of my Killer Clowns folder not working anymore.
No, the Killer Clowns machine is broke.
Yes. So this one. This young lady right there.
If hiding bodies lowers NPC alert, leaving them should heighten the hero's fear. Like in F13, finding bodies spiked panic. They could build on that since this time it'll be deliberate, not accidental.
Wait, if hiding bodies lowers NPC alert, leaving them should heighten the hero's fear. Well, I think it does. Because they react to him. Yeah, they react to him, so.
Yeah, they physically have an animation to react to dead bodies and stuff that they have to go through, which is why I was saying earlier, against bully squads, just start setting up haunted houses. Like, just like, put a few bodies down there. They have to come to you if they really want to kill you.
Yeah.
Or detain you. So they walk into the house, they see a body, you have like an axe with high DPS ready, or the pitchfork, and you take one of them out, do as much damage as you can. You see the red vignette, dip out, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, and
start setting up houses.
But dude, you can even see the pigtails. You see the shadow right here?
Yeah. It's so her. Like,
it's
it can't
gotta
be. It's her.
Well, if they're doing this in a cheeky way, then maybe that is Sheriff Brackett.
Maybe it is. I'm not sure. He's got.
I always thought there was a chance of it being Brackett, but the when Linda was when it was like, oh yeah, they cheekily revealed Linda, and then when we saw all the police officers, and none of them had like any coat, I was like, oh man, that's gotta. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe it is some dude with some weird freaky hair.
Well,
of all the playable characters we also played as, nobody had hair like that.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Because so everyone's. Do you remember like the reaction to the characters? Like, oh, this is so woke. There's no white male character. Pretty sure that's the white male character, even if it's not Brackett. So like,
maybe.
There are playables in there that have not actually been formally revealed yet, and hopefully I'd prefer if that was Brackett.
I want to play as Brackett really bad.
Yeah.
I want to be Brackett and Annie.
How do you even hold the flashlight like that? When I had the flashlight, he held it down low.
If you go specifically to the flashlight, you can aim with it.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, but so that like 99.99% sure that is Linda in the trailer.
Yeah, no, it's like.
Yeah, it's just a question of whether or not that's a clip from single player, or if that's a clip for. It probably is, but if you will be able to play her in multiplayer, which or
Ilphonic
both.
are fun, guys. Ilphonic are fun. I don't know if you saw, they had a tweet saying that you could pick the same character, so you can have an army of.
Very good.
They're fun. They're willing to break canon. They're fully modeling Linda, and they're kind of anime Annie. Lori's gonna be in the game, obviously.
Yeah.
So many people are gonna want to play those characters. I think they'll be in the multiplayer. I don't really see why.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, I think the only thing is, like Lori, there's no shot they got Jamie Lee Curtis.
No.
There's no shot they got Jamie Lee
No,
Curtis.
unless the reason why they're
Um,
waiting to reveal her is because they did.
Not even the face. You don't think there's no shot for the face?
Guys, real quick, just want to point out this comment here that says the meat riding is crazy, deaf more than the tip. Fuck, they got us.
Damn it.
I don't know, man.
Well, we're obviously riding a honeymoon phase here, but I'm happy to be
Yeah, we
critical.
are.
I'm happy to be critical. And when there's things to criticize, I will. But the thing is, they nailed Michael so much that it's outweighing the cons.
I mean, I also did have my criticisms, and I went up to Jordan and I was like, "These are my concerns. These are my worries," and he addressed them. So, I mean, like, if I have other concerns, then yeah, I want the game to be great. So if there's something I don't like, then yeah, like we brought up earlier, that interacting with NPCs as heroes might not stay like super fun. Who knows?
Yeah. It's okay for
but
people
I think-
to like things, though. By the way, God damn it.
I think all my
get the fuck outta
concerns
here.
come from the hero side.
Yes, I agree, 100%.
Yeah,
And the potential risk of bullying as well. But I think we've already at least in the current state, the build that we experienced, that it's absolutely counterable. The bully squad. But like that clip when I got bullied, Aaron and Will were standing right next to me, and I immediately was like, "All right, boys, explain that one to me. How do you want me to go talk about that one online?" Because what was I supposed to do differently in the moment? And they were basically like, "Get better." No, there was like, they're like, "You didn't set up," and I was like, "Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's on me." And then I played again, and guess what? I have like that one game I had a Killing Savage. I had like a 40 or 5,600 score or something like that, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So
yeah. Also, I do to address the person saying all we're doing is meat writing. Earlier, I also brought up that the problem is like with Myers variety, and like he'll probably need some perks to help spice things up, because he can do a lot. He could do a crazy lot, but if it is literally like there is nothing you can change about Michael, I do think that might be an issue.
I think rather, because I'm worried about perks in general on Michael's side, because I think he can get busted if you push it at all. Because he's going to be good. It takes a while to figure him out, but once you do, you can do some crazy shit with him. I think what I would do is have potentially, I don't know, I'm conflicted on this, so take it with a grain of salt, but would like DLC Michaels or unlockable Michaels, maybe they have different powers like Jason does.
That's preferable.
Yeah,
100% preferable. But with how they're kind of like, I'm just going off of how they're talking right now. If also, like, think of it like this: 9 months, a year without another Michael, like a whole year. Michael's fantastic, love him, but like to not be able to change him in the slightest at all. Like if they do truly have a Halloween 2 DLC, like 7, like half a year after release, great, wonderful, fantastic. But on launch, it is just Michael.
But
it is just the 78 Michael.
With that, even if, like with Halloween 2 Michael, is a skin enough?
No, for me, no.
Right, like that was a Leatherface problem with GCM. Is you're kind of stuck no matter what.
You're saying like change like shape jump and reality tear, like change those abilities?
Yeah, like pros and cons, just like Jason, right? Where maybe on a certain hulkier Michael, like if you get, let's say you put Rob Zombie's Michael in the game, right? So he should be able to break through doors faster, things like that. But his shape dash should be significantly slower.
You know what would be cool though? I think Anthony might have been kind of like looking at that. If some of these Michaels actually, like, maybe they all shared like 2 of the abilities, but maybe one of their abilities could be completely different. Like if Rob Zombie got a run, like like I'm not saying that should specifically, but this is just an example. Like if you give Rob Zombie Michael, or God, I don't know what to say. I don't know, like if they did get one new ability and the other 2, but that is super hype. Like I don't really know for sure. I think the
shape jump
stats
seems pretty like integral to the gameplay.
No. Shape jump needs to stay. Yeah,
but maybe I don't know. They kind of all seem integral to the gameplay. Like you kind of need to be able to do a blackout, and you kind of need to be able to do a shape dash. But
I think just like the effectiveness of those abilities is where, like, so right now the blackout's pretty short. So maybe certain Michaels, the blackout just lasts longer. Maybe, like certain cooldowns, like the cooldown of reality tear is higher or less on certain Michaels. The only problem with doing it that way is that if you don't make them unlockable and you sell those as DLC, which will be one of the highest selling DLCs will be Michael characters and skins.
Yeah.
Is that you might create a pay to win scenario. As long as it's not as bad as TCM, I think we'll be okay. I'm just saying that could happen.
Do you think they will have collectible tapes like in F13, maybe Loomis sessions with Myers or Loomis, and the cops interview his parents after the murder?
Why not? Why not?
Probably.
Yeah.
Any nerdy stuff, send it this way.
Yeah.
They seem to like
It's a
doing that kind
Halloween
of
game,
stuff,
so there should be at least one NPC couple getting busy, and I will target that house first every time. Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
I mean, you're playing through the story mode. There has to be. If you're playing through Michael's POV, Linda and Bob, they get frisky, so that has to be in the game.
If we don't see PJ Souls breastises in single player, I'm getting a refund. No, I'm sure. Listen, they leaned into smoking weed, right? They knew that like Lori did in the film, we could do it in the game. They leaned into drinking beer. Like, okay, Bob and Linda did it, you could do it in the game. Sex in some way, shape, or form, it's got to sneak in somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to sneak in somewhere. I don't know if you'll be able to participate. I don't.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Yeah, I don't know if you will be able to participate, but NPCs somewhere on some maps getting frisky. Yeah, why not? Why not?
It made its way to Friday
fun.
13th, so I'm sure we'll see it.
Yeah,
in
true.
Halloween.
It did. You
Yeah.
gotta play as Bob for a mission. You gotta get lucky.
Yeah, yeah. And then, what was that? Because I had something else I want to say. But the collectible items. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be tapes, although you could do that, right? Like, Colin, what's his name? Colin something, who plays Loomis, who's voicing Loomis. They basically did that exact thing in Halloween 2018. So why not just take that and do more of them and put them into the game? Why not?
Yeah, if you have him, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they've said that single player is gonna have collectibles. So like.
Yeah, just not clear on
What the reward is, but you could just have those collectibles give you a reward. Here's a tape. You get to hear Loomis rant to his parents about how we should put your child down.
Yeah. This man is not human.
Listen, your 10-year-old child, he's too far gone.
That's actually pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Put him in there. We should have got Jay. They should have got Jay from We Watch a Movie. Get him in there.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. He honestly might be just as good, which is a sad reality. Yeah. How do you guys feel about the Loomis voice? Because
I'm fine with it.
It's good enough, I think.
From what I heard in the multiplayer overview, I was a little iffy on the announcement trailer, but in the overview, I was fine with it.
I think that dude does fine in the movies. I think he's cool here.
Yeah,
I'm cool with it. And you'll adjust to it too. The more you hear it, it'll you hear the voice lines enough. God, I can't remember. It was weird hearing older Ash's voices come from younger Ash's, but I got used to it.
Yeah, but that still is Bruce, right? Like,
it is still Bruce. It is still Bruce, but it was still like I'm just kind of using that as like example, I guess,
Yeah, like it's clear, it's obviously not Donald, right? Like that's obvious, but when you hear it, there's no way you don't know it's not Loomis. Like somebody.
Well, at least it's not AI.
Right? Yeah. But listen, it could be worse.
Not AI. It could be far worse.
AI might be able to do better, but that's not. Who cares?
That's not the point.
Oh, that reminds me that the thumbnail X flagging my thumbnail on that I posted for
your Twitter thing, AI. Yeah,
it's like made with AI. I was like, what the fuck do you mean it's made with AI? I don't know.
That was made with blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, like,
wait, it said your thumbnail's made with AI?
Yeah, I got a made with AI tag on X when I posted the thumbnail. I'm like, are you kidding? What?
We got him.
We got him. I'm like, that's just.
I knew those thumbnails. I knew it. I could sense it.
Oh, I see it.
There's not even much going on. And I was like, is that a compliment or are they calling my shit sloppy? Huh?
That is so.
Oh, like, what do you mean? Yeah, and you can't dispute it.
By this?
That's what's fucked up about it, is you can't dispute it. It's like, okay, cool, all right. I'm like, that's literally there's not even much going on there. It's a screenshot from the game. It is sharpened up a little bit with contrast and brightness, so they got me there. But then it's our logos. Which one of your logos is AI? Who got me in trouble? God. Well, Saki Boys is literally just F13 font, so It's Anthony. We got him.
I have a channel artist. He's a real person.
He's a real. Can we meet this artist?
He
Is
goes
that
to a
artist in
different.
the room with us?
He goes to a different school.
He goes to a different.
Let's change the subject.
Oh my god, bro, you're funny.
Goes to a different school. You haven't met him. He's out of town.
Yeah, you don't know him.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
He'll be going to the dance with me for sure, though.
Speaking of which, if they were to do a Haddonfield High map, which they should, and by the way,
should.
I know it's Illinois, but they need to stick with the high school having lockers outdoors, which
You got.
If you
I
didn't
mean,
know-
you see it in the movie.
if you didn't know, that's not a thing here. It gets cold as balls here. We don't put lockers outside. But yeah, in California, they do. They put lockers
Yeah.
outside, and you can see them in the original Halloween. So yeah, just keep it there, keep the lore. But if they were to do that, do a Haddonfield High map, you still need something to do, as like you need NPCs to engage with. So why not just do a Halloween dance? Done.
Easy way to do that, yeah. Also, I would like on one of the maps for there to be a singular palm tree, just somewhere.
Yeah.
Just put a palm tree there. But yeah, Halloween dance. I mean, that's a great way. Once again, like the more variety that you can add into this game, the better. Instead of having neighborhood number 5, 6, 7, and there are opportunities even within the original film to do that. You know, you have Phelps Garage, you have the graveyard, which we're getting. We could also have the sanitarium, and like having Haddonfield High with also like an active party and like decorations around the school. Dude, that would be tight. That'd be cool.
Yeah, you could have
So,
a lot of fun with that.
are you keeping the same format for all new maps? Like, is it still calling the police the same way? Loomis shows up, warning NPCs.
I think the objective like mechanics are going to be similar no matter what. But like how obviously like the location of them and how you interact with them, that could all change and be unique map to map.
Because like, if you did like a Smith's Grove or something, like there's patients and doctors you could warn.
Yeah,
I guess you could still call the police as well. I don't know how they show up with the cars and the paddy wagon and stuff like that, but
you just say like on the high school, the Haddonfield High map, you would just keep there's like a football field section, right, and parking lots and like that's how you can keep all that in play still. And to explain why there's only 15 NPCs versus when there should be like 100 people at a dance. You could just have the opening animation be Michael walking into the gym or something, and they all scatter.
Everyone running out.
Yeah, and you see all the cars peeling, but then all the people that had somebody, they rode with somebody and got abandoned. Like, fuck, there goes my ride.
No, not my fellow introverted kids. They have no friends.
Like there are totally ways to make it work.
If they don't have a Loomis voice line that says, "I found the car in game. I want a full refund plus interest."
I agree. Full sale. Yeah.
You gotta have a trophy. You shooting 6 times. Shoot Myers 6 times. You get the trophy. Shot him 6 times. You gotta have that.
Yep, it'll be there. Even though he shoots him 7 in Halloween 2.
Well, but we're not in Halloween 2 yet, are we?
Yeah.
Now, when you start the Halloween 2 campaign, you'll get the 7 shots. That's where you're gonna get that.
I really hope if they go into sequel content that this is because Polar's probably not cheap. So the game will have to sell well to accomplish this. But I really hope they do campaigns with DLC as well.
In response to a
please.
possible Haddonfield High map, the SoCal architecture is a big aspect of what made the OG work for me. If they got rid of it, I'd be very sad.
Well, they've already kind of confirmed that they're trying to find this balance between looking like Pasadena and looking like Illinois. And so, yeah, like I bet you a palm tree does sneak into one of the maps because just like a little cheeky reference. And if you're going to do Haddonfield High, like you put the lockers outside, have the SoCal architecture. I think it's fine. Like there's only so many people that are going to cry that are from Illinois that are going to cry about it. And I'm going to be one of them, but that's okay. No.
However, me being a Pennsylvania resident, I will be like, yes, it is just like the movie.
Yeah,
my palm tree.
what do I care about more, movie accuracy or my state being represented properly? That's the question.
That's the moral dilemma every player has to face.
I definitely care more about movie accuracy, by the way. So, I was talking about the Strode house earlier, how you can't go inside of the Strode house. And I was thinking that maybe one of the reasons, if in the final build that's still the case, one of the reasons they might do that is because the inside of the Strode house is a completely different location than the exterior of the Strode house. So if they're going to match the inside 1-to-1, it might be kind of weird to pull that off.
A little wonky, like the
yeah,
shapes.
I didn't actually think of that. Yeah, no, but you're totally right.
And that's the same thing with the Doyle house too. So
Yeah.
but they'll figure it out. But yeah, it's funny. What's his face? One of the employees at Bloody Disgusting, he lives there. He lives on the top floor. It's
What?
Yeah, it's
That's so cool.
yeah, because the top floor is apartments and the bottom floor is like offices in there. So
I'm jealous.
it sold for $3 million, by the way, that house.
Dang.
If I ever become a millionaire, I want to build the Myers house and live within it. That is the end goal.
Well, the dude in North Carolina did it.
Oh.
You never seen
Oh,
that?
the guy you watch the movies with or something like that?
Yeah,
You can go there to
Myers
watch
house.
movies?
NC.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. That's what I want to do. That's the life mission. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean it's not exactly the biggest house, so
No, it's not ginormous. So
yeah. What I want to do someday is buy vehicles from movies. So I want a Jurassic
Oh,
Park
yeah?
Jeep. I want a Mystery Machine.
Hell yeah.
I want
Dude,
the
Mystery Machine.
yeah.
Oh man, that'd be cool.
I want Sam and Dean 67 Impala.
Yeah.
Knight Rider. I want Kit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Knight Rider. Okay.
We could do so many, and then I'll happily take the station wagon from Halloween.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Well, where do you think? How far do you think they go with Michael skins? Like, because they've already said, like, hey, like, listen, these things have to go through approval. So if they get approved, you be mad at Trankus, not us. So they're going to push the boundaries. How far do you think they go?
I'm glad you brought this up. This was actually something that I had in my mind, and I was like, I'm gonna bring this up, but then we started talking about other things, and I forgot about it. I was thinking the farthest they might push this is, at least I hope the farthest they'll push it, is potentially a adult Myers wearing like a scaled up version of the clown mask he wears as a the clown outfit he wears as a kid.
Yeah.
That's kind of the farthest I'd like them to take it. But I know Ilphonic is willing to do goofier.
But do we see different color overalls?
I think so.
Do we
How
see?
different, though?
Do we see a Savini Michael?
Like a literal Savini Michael? No.
It'd be cool to get like a Chris Nelson kind of take on Myers.
That I want.
I would like a Chris Nelson Myers. That'd be really cool. It would be cool to kind of get like if they want to something I think would be really neat is if they get like almost a burnt Michael look, like almost like his hair's a little scorched. Like you have like I don't know, just the coveralls look a little burnt or something. I don't know. It doesn't have to go like they don't have to go full on it, but like kind of like if it adds to his aura, I'm so cool with it. It's the goofier ones where I'm a little frightened. Like I don't want pink coveralls.
I don't think they go that I do think coveralls will be color swapped, and I do think they're gonna push it a little bit, where it could be like, olive green, and I think it'll be neutral colors, like dark neutral colors. I don't think you're gonna see hot pink walking around.
I'm okay with that.
I think they'll do that, and I think I have a feeling they're gonna play with that mask a little bit in terms of color swapping. I think you could see silver gold mask going around.
Do you think they'll do like a full on just like it's unpainted William Shatner kind of mask look?
Yeah, why not? That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Ben Tramer.
I don't actually have a problem with that. Yeah, if they just want to go like a full unpainted look, I think that's a cute idea.
Yeah.
Was Judith's room in the Myers house in game?
Well, yeah, it's accurate. Like the house is accurate.
Yep.
It's just
It is not
empty
the hot
because
dog.
yeah, it's not the hot dog squeezed DVD version. It's truly accurate. It's just completely unfurnished like it is in the 78 version of it. We'll see a 63 version of it though. No dead dog.
I just want to see it. Ben Tramer H2, Myers mask cosmetic, or even an unpainted boogeyman mask looking like Shatner.
Oh, well, that's crazy. That's what we just said.
Hey, wow.
I'm so sorry you wasted that $1 to repeat what we just said.
I think I want a battle damage. I know he gets like bloody in game, but like something a little bit more like bullet holes.
Dude,
and
when I got my ass whooped, I had about 9 bullet holes in my face.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like there is so much blood on him by the end of that. You know what though? Ben Tramer is mentioned in the first movie. Put him Ben Tramer. I want to see him in that single player. Put him in. That'll make us fans giddy.
That blonde mask is gonna happen.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask. If
they could put in a Ben Tramer, like if they're just doing the first movie, like for a little bit. You could put a Ben Tramer pre-mask or whatever. You know, you could see like them be like a teenager to be like, "Yo, Ben," and then like they go into a hardware store or something like that, and he like, or an actual Halloween costume store, and he's like, you know,
yeah.
But
we fill in the blanks.
You guys don't want anything crazy like I don't know, like Prison Break. Like maybe they give him like an orange jumpsuit with chains on. Something along those lines, like just like more like you know the F-13 puzzle game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those skins, but like for this game,
Swamp
like
Thing,
a Frozen one.
Swamp Thing, Michael.
Swamp Thing. If it adds to his aura or he still has aura, I'm cool with it. If they if they do like a escape thing, and if they do like an homage to H4 and like he's bandaged up, I'd probably be okay with that.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
That would be great.
Okay with
they
that.
should do that. The thing with so Jason, as long as there's a hockey mask and he looks cool, you're done. Like nobody gives a shit. It's not the same with Michael, man. Like, look how people are freaking out about the mask in game. A great looking mask in game. People are like, God, he looks like shit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Bringing a joke over here, I started in the gun Discord. Give US Ben Tramer as a hero with goofy cosmetics. Give US crop top Ben Tramer.
Thank you for that. And Campers, thank you for the $10 super chat. No message.
I want Ben.
Just supporting. Yeah, I think it'd be so. The question was single player. Are they? How far are they thinking with the canon? Are they thinking sequels at all, or is it?
I hope so.
Well, I mean, Ben Tramer is.
I could see more maps like the hospital or power plant, and I could see every Michael from each other as a DLC. But overall, I'm excited for the game.
Same. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hospitals. That one's a no-brainer.
Yeah. If you do H2. But Ben Tramer, like himself, he's actually mentioned in Halloween 1, so I feel like you could do something cute and actually put him in the single player. In terms of like actually, like I wasn't even like if you want to actually like start like, because they're doing their own ending. So Halloween 2 within this first campaign doesn't exist because you can just play off of. I mean, they said there's multiple endings, but it goes beyond 78. So right there, you're already breaking Halloween 2, unless there's a surprise. And lo and behold, you see Laurie going into the stretcher, and it has like this big ominous shot with Michael walking up to the hospital. I mean, that's not going to happen.
Here's the thing: they gotta, because licensing is weird, right? Licensing is a weird thing. Technically, if they reference, if they're doing like any visual references directly to Halloween 2, you already start to play with a little bit of licensing scares. So, like, technically, if we see a Ben Tramer character grab a blonde Michael mask, you might be leaning on a universal licensing a little bit. Like,
all right, don't have him do that then.
Right?
Don't have him do that. Just have Ben.
We pull it back.
Just have Ben chilling with Linda.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how far. I don't know how far it goes. Like, because if it did end, if it ends and she gets on a stretcher and we, have a crane shot that reveals Hanfield Memorial Hospital in the background. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. Like you're playing with the Halloween 2 license a little bit there.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, like, then we know they have it or whatever, but that's like, I'm not saying they go that far. It's definitely just like I want to see Ben. He doesn't need to grab a blonde mask, but it would be like if you just see a group of teenagers and like, he doesn't even need to grab a mask. They just walk into a Halloween costume store. And one of the teenagers says, "Yo, Ben, let's go into the store." Yeah. And then I'm cool. I just Tramer rep.
The reason I was thinking is like, if you ignore the sequel canon, if you ignore that Halloween 2 exists, you could technically, have the call. We know that Annie at some point talked to Ben Tramer and was like, he's really interested in you and that kind of thing. So we could have that conversation happen. And perhaps while it's happening, Ben is being stalked by Michael, and that's one of your side objectives. And
Halloween 2 was set on the same day, so doesn't that make it 1978, despite the 1981 release?
Yeah, and like that is fair game. Like they could do that. It's purely licensing. They just have to work with Universal, which Universal will play ball in the blink of an eye. Like
Halloween 2's everywhere, man.
Yeah, they're
It's
just like yeah, they're give us a cut of the profits and done deal, and we're good.
Yeah.
It's just, are they gonna do that? That's a question. But yeah, you could straight up, like, if you don't give a shit about the canon, if you don't care about Ben Tramer being run over in the second film, you could have him be a victim in the single player.
I think actually, because all of the heroes are actually in the single player campaign, I think you might actually be able to, like, I think they're gonna play it loosey goosey with the canon. I think you might be able to just kill Lori, kill whoever. I think that's gonna be like possible. I think there's going to be an ending where you just completely win as Michael, because they have multiple endings, so you can play it a little loosey goosey. I feel,
and that's where the replayability comes in, and.
Yep.
And I think because you have somebody like Adam F. Goldberg writing, who, if you didn't know, giant fucking nerd, giant horror nerd, and he knows his shit when it comes to Halloween. So yeah, he's going to know who Ben Tramer is, and he's gonna probably already threw out the idea of getting Ben in there and killing Ben and somehow including him. So yeah, the more the merrier with that stuff. I think it's fine. Listen. Yes, the canon is technically changing here, but it's changed about 100 times in this franchise. There's like 9 different trilogies, split off timelines and things like that. And it's a video game. Like, so I'm buying into whatever they're selling there. And I trust Adam F. Goldberg. The dude's awesome.
Yeah, I don't
Do you
think
think they're gonna have like kind of like F13's challenges does, like little requirement things you have to hit to help with replayability?
Probably, yeah. Or at least certain things, because I think the single player is going to be loaded with unlockables. Like they already talked about collectibles, things like that. I think a lot of things you can earn, like skins for Michael, things like that, are going to be in single player, and certain things will have to be accomplished for that, and that's where the replayability comes in. Yeah.
You thinking full voice acted cutscenes?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, because that if you're not, you're wasting Pollard. Like, that is what they are going to be good for. That's what they're doing. That's literally what Pollard's doing. So, yeah. If not, I mean, because the single player experience cannot be that long. Like
Yeah, it's the first movie.
Right.
We're adding on to the first movie a little bit. Like, since it's from Michael's POV, you can get a little wacky with it. Because you can be like, oh, he wasn't watching Lori for that. Like, what does he do after he watches Lori at the school? What does he do at that point, right? Like, he's not watching her in that classroom for 15,000 hours. Like, he goes off. So I think you can add things here and there, but it is still the first movie.
Yeah.
And with a little bit of DLC. So
like this is good. This will scare some people, and probably people won't like this. But if we hit 2 hours of single player gameplay when just running through it, not like including like replayability to accomplish everything, but if you're just running through it, if we can get to 2 hours on that, I would be pleasantly surprised. Like I think that would be, for me, that would be very satisfying if we can get to 2 hours of that type of gameplay.
2 hours is probably what I'm expecting bare minimum.
Yeah,
like 2 to 3. I don't really see this being super long. But especially with the replay factor, as long as it has like a good amount of stuff to like how many endings are there? How many different ways are there to approach this? If there are a good bucket list of like optional things for you to do per mission, that more than like that can entertain you for like 10, 11, whatever hours. If there's enough alternative ways and enough incentive to keep going through the story, I think that's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that as well.
Yeah, Narco, thank you so much for becoming a member. It's like people talk about single player challenges in F13, and like they're short, and they are. There's only 10 of them, and once you figure them out and speed run them, it could be like a 30-minute experience. But they were hard. To get all 3 skulls was difficult, and there were so many little things, hidden executions and things like that to figure out, that the replayability was through the roof on those. And to really 100%, and I think that's what Halloween will do too.
That's where it really shines, is like getting you to replay, to get those different endings, to get those different unlockables.
Yeah, like that
Skippable
Hitman.
cutscenes, please.
If you were playing Michael differently, because what they're doing with the single player is essentially a single player. It's a playable tutorial, just glorified up a little bit. And since you are playing Michael the same way you'll play him on multiplayer, so that you learn how to play him, I don't think you can do anything super crazy where single player plays so different. If there was a completely different gameplay mechanic, sure, but it's gonna feel a little like that Hitman style missions, but it is a linear story. You know, it'll be chapter based. You know, you do one chapter at a time, and you work through the story of the first movie. And along the way, you're doing the different objectives to 100% those chapters.
And
Isn't it being narrated by Loomis?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I actually forgot about that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be completely narrated. That's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I forgot that it was narrated by Loomis.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be really fun. You can play around with that idea a lot too.
Yeah, like I said, I trust Adam F. Goldberg, and I'm sure it'll be a good time either way. So
get some new banger Loomis.
I told this to Stocky a while ago, but I think the tutorial of the game will be the night Michael breaks out of Smith's Grove, with it starting as a checkup of Michael before his transfer to Hardin County.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't think there will be a true like click and play tutorial. Like there will be like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like guidebooks. What am I looking? God damn, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm old.
I don't know.
Do you remember back when we were kids and you opened a game?
Manual?
Yes, a fucking manual. Thank you. Like
I had a GameCube.
Yeah, like I think there will be like just like F13 where you click on the tutorial button and it's a manual you skip through and read. I think there will be that in there, and then the single player will literally be that is the tutorial. Like that is how you play. And on the civilian side, I really don't think you need one.
No, it's civilian is very. I mean, they'll probably put it in there just because what if you never have played Killer Clowns or Friday the 13th?
Yeah,
but they're very. It's pretty intuitive. Michael, you kind of have to rewire your brain a little bit.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask. You guys don't think we're gonna play civilian in the story mode at all?
That's
Like,
confirmed.
No,
It's confirmed. You
Okay.
Yeah, they've said the single player. I thought I remembered seeing somewhere, this could be totally off because I think I saw this like ages ago, that with the offline bots, you might be able to go up against a Michael bot. That could be completely wrong though. I feel like I saw that somewhere.
I don't know if they've actually confirmed it, but it totally makes sense. Like they prove that they have the ability to do it with Ghostbusters, which honestly, that game is the most fun when going against a bot ghost. And you can get where it's super easy and you can get where it's super hard. And I'm sure they could pull the same thing off with Michael, I would hope. So
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Cool, yeah.
At the very least, then, if the game were to horribly fail and servers had to shut off, we could still play it, unlike TCM, where yeah,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's got to be my biggest complaint with ASims. When they don't add a single player mode, even Dead by Daylight.
Right.
The king of the castle here, the most successful, doesn't have a proper single player game mode. I still every now and then I'll boot up Friday the 13th and play the single player challenges if I'm feeling just in that Friday the 13th mood. But like when Texas shuts down, you got museum mode, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Didn't Evil Dead also have an AI demon?
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't very good though. It's not very fun. It does have its own like single player challenges that are a bit more fun, but the AI demon,
those are tough.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah, and you know what? Since you brought up museum mode, you got to wonder if Halloween's gonna do something like that too.
Hell yeah,
nerdy stuff. Give me all the nerdy stuff.
Yeah, I don't
virtual cabin museum mode. I love that stuff.
I do too. It's so much fun.
People will make the argument that we shouldn't dedicate resources, but I don't care.
I don't care. Listen, if the money makes or if the game makes enough money, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want. I don't think the Virtual Cabin 2.0 is such a unique experience because Jason's not isolated to like the Myers house. So you can just go throw a cabin on a lake and do whatever the hell you want with a virtual cabin. You can't really do that with Halloween, so it'd probably be more like museum mode where you're just exploring the Myers house and maybe they're revealing a DLC like the museum mode was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thing was fumbled.
Yeah, it ended with like a Jason X teaser or something, didn't it?
Virtual Cabin 2.0.
Yeah.
That was kick ass. That thing was amazing. But the museum mode in TCM also ends with a little like Maria. It was supposed to be the reveal that Maria's still alive, but then they released her character before museum mode came out, and yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
did they do that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just can't.
Wow, that is a fumble.
Yeah. You don't remember that, man? I was so pissed. I was like, you took what would have been satisfying with the museum mode. I mean, that still was not nearly as good as Virtual Cabin 2.0, but had that been the reveal that Maria was alive, we'd been like, oh shit, that was cool. That was a fun playthrough. But now I think Maria came out in the same update, actually, because she was revealed with hands. She was revealed in the hands trailer.
Yeah.
And that whole thing. And so like that, it made museum mode completely pointless. Like,
okay, let's not do that again.
Yeah, no. That I don't know how. Clearly, museum mode was supposed to come out much sooner, and it just got delayed. They're like, well, fuck, Maria's ready. Might as well release her. Yeah, that's just one of those. I'm telling you, like TCM has a lot of issues, and it's mishandled here and there. Metagame's a mess. Pay to win. Blah 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 blah. And obviously, Black Tower being on the struggle bus did not help. But it's dumb shit like that like just all of it snowballs. The game just snowballed on itself really bad.
Yeah.
And hopefully that doesn't happen with Elphonic and Halloween.
I really have never wanted a ASIM to succeed more than this time. So I really hope it doesn't fumble. I would prefer it to really not do that. Please don't.
The game is going to sell. Like, really, the only way the game doesn't sell well is if it is complete dog shit. Like, it would have to be so bad for it to not sell at least 1 million copies.
Yeah. I feel like it's gotta I mean, we've all played it. I think it's fun. I think it's great. I think it's a really great time. Like, I feel like it'd have to come out like actually broken. It would have to it'd have to be like
honest to God,
bug-full.
even in its current state, like it truly, if what they delivered at PAX was what delivered at launch, which obviously it's gonna be so much more than that, it would still be enough to sell 1 million copies. People will still buy it, or if it's priced,
really
if it's priced outrageously high. But I don't think they'll do that either. So,
what do you think the price will be?
God, if they can pull off 40, like
40 would be nice.
Like, this is the question, because obviously they had to pay Pollard, and Pollard's probably not very cheap, and they have a single player in there, so that's enough reason to justify a higher price compared to their other games, and it's Halloween, which people will pay more. What they need to ask themselves is, will we sell enough copies of $40 to justify not increasing the price to $60? Can we fill the gap to have that many more people buy the game at 40 that we should price it there instead of 60? And I think the answer is yes. I think it does make that big of a difference to price that 40 instead of 60. Now, 50, we can get there. That's a pretty good spot to be.
I was about to say, I think I'm feeling 50. I think it's probably going to be 50.
What's the most expensive ASIM we've had? Like, wasn't Evil Dead also 40?
Yeah, I think so.
Was Evil Dead 40? Yeah, none of the ASIMs have had a single player campaign though. So that is and of course, like Riley said, it's Halloween. Like, it's Halloween, and there is a single player campaign. So with those two things, you kind of put into consideration. 50, just I don't know. That sounds like the right answer to me. I feel like if people say C60, they might be like, "What for an ASIM?" Even though it has a single player thing. Like, so many people don't even know about it. Like I feel like they see 60. You're gonna see.
What about a mode like F13 did was gonna do with the Jason Takes Manhattan ship, where Jason is chasing you? That'd basically be like a single player mode, not playing as Michael.
Yeah, it's just like Virtual Cabin 2.0, which I think is fine. I mean, if they want to do a big reveal of something and add a mode like that, it just takes resources. It takes time and money. And what do you want to prioritize? And we already see Elphonic struggles to justify investments on maps. We've already seen that, where they keep delivering skins in Predator, but we haven't seen a map in 5 years. Yeah.
Which sucks because maps make such a difference.
Yeah, that is the biggest difference that you can make in an ASIM game is maps, except for Dead by Daylight, where they all feel the same.
Which, going back to the price thing, I think once you get past 50, it starts getting a little sketchy because I just think people are losing faith in these games.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's hard. It's hard to get someone to buy 60.
They should do everything in their power to get to 40, honestly. And
If they could do 40, that
Yeah.
would be awesome.
But-
I'm expecting 50 though.
But
That's
remember, Retro Realms was 30, like by itself, right?
It's true.
You got a bundle deal where you can pay 50 and get both. But remember, like it retailed at MSRP was $30.
If they could do that for Retro Realms.
Right, like that's just something to keep in mind. Now that's a little bit different because when you're working with licensors, like with Ash vs Evil Dead is its own licensors, and there's Halloween. So if like if Ash vs Evil Dead said we're doing $30, nothing else, Trancus has to then match it. Like Halloween has to then match it because you can't have them be at different prices. It'll be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
So I truly, that's above my pay grade, boys. So I have no idea who made that call and what price was what. I'm just saying like that's a little bit different. So maybe Halloween can still sit at $40. But
what are you guys thinking for collector's editions? Like prices and what's going to be in it?
Well, I can tell you, you can charge as much as you want. It will sell out. Right?
Okay.
Hellraiser proved that. Hellraiser
was $250?
$250.
Yeah.
And it sold out in an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so like they proved it doesn't matter. Like if you make it cool enough, we will buy it.
Yeah.
You know?
I want like a Loomis journal.
I think they may do $20 to $30 to match DBD pricing.
That is not going to happen.
Whoa!
I can tell you that right now. That's not going to happen.
20
just
to
as the single
30.
player alone.
Again, Retro Realms was 30. Okay.
There is no shot that you're gonna see a $20, $30 Halloween the game release. No shot.
It just, the single player makes a big enough difference that there's just no way. And yeah, if 40 would be a miracle. I hope it happens.
Do you think pertaining to story mode, we might see Maskless Michael during his escape? I'm wondering if they would actually get Moran or not. If so,
Yeah, you have to. You got to have him on. You do not have to get Tony Moran. Who gives a fuck about that guy? But you do need to have him on mass and single player. It's just how far do you go with that? But yeah, we talked about it earlier. Tony Moran likeness not gonna happen. But hey, it could be Spencer Charnas. Maybe that's what. Maybe that's how they're using him. Who knows? Just make it an average looking dude. In his 20s.
Handsome young man.
Yeah, because that's the point. That's why they grabbed Tony Moran. Like, hey, he looks like a basic dude. There we go.
Could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
Your neighbor. It could be me.
Yeah. If it's $40 would be great.
It would sell crazy good with 40, but I don't know. My gut is telling me 50.
50 would be great. I hope that's fine.
I think 50 is right in that. Correct. I think 60, you're going to start getting people upset. 50, though, I think, especially with the single player, you can justify that.
Yeah. And now for CEs, we already see they have a relationship with TOTS, right? Like, TOTS provided these masks for the world record. TOTS made custom knives for the world record. They brought the jumpsuits. They brought all these things. So they already have a relationship with TOTS. Why wouldn't you work with them? You know, you could even do even if it is just using the H1 mask they already have and having it being in a fancy display for the game, that'd be enough. You could do one that is specifically a Halloween the Game branded mask, and that is being limited to a box set that you sell at $250 or only 1,000 units at $250 each. You do a sign edition with Nick Castle. If you do a Carpenter sign edition, we'll sell our left nut for it.
I was just about to say that.
Like those are the Steelbook. Steelbook's a no-brainer.
Oh man, give me that Steelbook.
Yeah, I know Ilphonic is a little late every time to doing CEs, and that probably will happen again here, or it might be a post-launch thing. But if they could do it, at launch CE, it doesn't matter what you price that, it will sell out. And you just work with TOTS to do something cool. You can do a statue. Work with like. Oh crap! What is their name? Crap. The guys that always do the sideshow statues. I don't remember. One something. I'm forgetting, but they do like resin. I have a resin statue of Halloween that's a 1/4 scale, or technically it's a 1/3 scale, and it was $600. Right? Like you could do something like that. That's like a 1/6 scale. And people will buy the hell out of it.
I need the 1/6 scale Loomis.
Yeah, yes.
That's what I need.
That'd be cool to have like a Loomis. Yeah, something Loomis. I mean, I briefly mentioned it. It would be cool if like there was like a Loomis journal. It had like, oh, like day one, like I just got Michael, and then you can see him like slowly like deteriorate as like the
That'd
journal
be
entries
dope.
go on.
Yeah, and there's so much little dumb shit that would work to sell us fanboys, right? And I think with the CE, you should have one that's like a $100 one, you know, $70 to $100 one that's kind of like basically maybe like just a steelbook with like a little thing with it, and then you have a big boy edition that that the fanboys get, and you could even throw like a little folded up piece of paper that's a patient report from Smith's Grove, and we'd eat it up.
Oh yeah,
we eat it up, man. It's
the Hellraiser one did that, right? They had 2 different collectors.
They have like 5.
Yeah.
They have like 5.
There were 5.
Yeah,
Oh. I remember there was like the big fancy one with like Clive Barker, and he like signed some things or something like that.
Yeah, he signed the prints. There was like the Doug Bradley prints and the Clive Barker prints, and yeah. And they sold out. So in the blink of an eye,
sold out. Us Halloween boys.
Yeah, I mean you could do Loomis's revolver if they could figure that out.
That'd be so dope.
Yeah, like official Halloween the game branded revolver. Like, yeah,
Ben Tramer statue. I know they want to do it deep down.
There's so many things you could do. I don't think there were any standout items in the game. A Halloween the game branded joint. Maybe that'll do it. Yeah, I don't think there were any standout items in the game that would like you'd want to get that made.
Yeah,
I don't think so anyway. Maybe like you could even do branded beer cans, dude. Like we eat the shit up. It doesn't matter what they do.
It doesn't matter what it is. Halloween fans will line up for it.
Yeah, and I think they know that. Like you would hope. So
yeah, it would be a weird wasted bit of potential to not do any kind of collector's edition.
Yeah, could be the pumpkin, just like that 1-to-1 pumpkin that just came out. You could do that. You could Bob's glasses. Yep, his sheet. Yep, like you could literally just put a fucking white sheet in there. Yeah.
The 2 eyeballs. You too can be Bob.
Yeah, man, they could just do the sheet and sell it for $100. Make like a 1,000% profit on it. Yeah.
Did they do one for Killer Clowns?
Yeah, I have it.
Right?
Yeah, I have it. Let me see. Where's this camera pointed at right now? Ah, crap. Hold on.
Is it just the steelbook?
What was the Killer Clowns?
It's right there.
What did I do for it?
It's that little box in the end. It's a VHS style steelbook.
Oh, okay.
Over there.
Did it only come with the steelbook, or did it come with like cute little things?
I think there's like some sort of like booklet thing in there, but yeah, it's just like the box is a VHS, and then it's got the steelbook inside, and that's like about it. It's nothing too crazy. They did one for Predator like recently, after they got back the publishing rights. They not got back. They bought the publishing rights, and they did. It was like just a regular PS5 case, but then it's got a slip cover over it where the main art of the case is unmasked Predator, and then the slip cover is transparent and it puts the mask on him. It's pretty cool.
That's cute.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
That's such a neat idea. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, those little things they could do. But you should go all out for Halloween because it will sell.
Yeah, this is their biggest opportunity to do something like this. Like the only other opportunity that you'd probably have people. Do Scream fans even go as crazy for their franchise as us Halloween fans do? I don't know.
That's the only other IP that is that crazy.
Yeah.
Like Scream fans, yeah, they're nuts. I mean, look
maybe a little too crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and a little gatekeepy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Scream 7 merch sold through the roof, and that movie sucked. And I loved it. And I love that movie. I watched it like 4 times yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't actually. I didn't know it really sold. I would assume that maybe like Friday the 13th would sell really well too. But I know like box office wise, Scream and Halloween typically do the best.
Yeah, like, honestly, I think Scream is the last after Halloween. I think it's the last like massive IP that can come in and like if Gunn were to do a Scream game, that's like the one IP where everyone would be like, "Fuck, I gotta buy it." God,
yeah.
Like I never want to support Gunn again, but damn it, it's Scream.
Scream. Man.
Maybe Nightmare on Elm Street has that type of power too. I don't know if it does in 2026, but Scream does.
Because they don't do anything with Freddy, like absolutely nothing. But I know that's a thing with the license holders that are just very Because aren't they very like they want a lot of the money if anything Nightmare gets made. If I remember
Oh
right.
yeah, well yeah, with Craven's estate and Wes's wife, and I think maybe their kids involved too in that. But yeah, like they just apparently want a ton of money to do anything, or it has to be the most perfect story. I don't know. It's yeah. That's an interesting one. That would be cool though. Like in the world of ASIM, it would do extremely well.
Oh yeah.
It'd be difficult. Like you need just the execution budget alone, right? Like
yeah,
yeah, it's tricky, but like that is Dream Warriors versus Freddy is the easiest anybody could figure that out on paper ASIM game ever. Like, it writes itself. Maybe someday. Well, let's just hope Halloween doesn't fail.
I hope so. I mean, it's Halloween as long as it's fun. I think it'll. But also, kind of circling back to Halloween. So obviously, things have to be nighttime for like Shape Jump to work and stuff like that. But would you guys mind like an almost like sunset sort of vibe? So there's still like lots of shadows and stuff through the streets and stuff. Do you think that could work at all?
I would love, because you're using Unreal 5, these doors are open. I would love if a game started right on the brink of the sun going down. Because like Illinois in the fall, leaves falling, sunsets are gorgeous. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, like you start the game and after 5 minutes the sun fully sets. I think that would be sweet.
Yeah, I was mostly thinking that because of the the scene where they're driving and like you see the sun setting and stuff like that. I remember that always being a very pretty visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about you, Anthony? You be down for that?
No, totally. If you can get it to work with like the street lights and all that stuff, I'm down for any type of weather changes and like lighting changes. I know there's rain. I don't know if you guys got any games with the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have games with rain, not rain. Yeah.
And it didn't change the frame rate at all.
It didn't. Yeah, the game ran really great on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah. That's big. That's big.
That is big.
You know that scene you mentioned, the driving of the sunset, they added that late just to explain the sun being down all of a sudden?
Yeah. I think I remember hearing about that on like a commentary or something like that. Yeah.
But that would be cool. I would be for that.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see like a little bit of the sun because I was thinking of 2018 when of course he gets to the garage and like that's all in sun and he gets his coveralls and he gets his mask and stuff. But I guess he does just about everything. Well, he does most of his stalking in the morning. I feel like everything impactful that really happens though is at night, unless you want to fill in blanks or something. But of course, for the sake of they could have a really hard story mission where it does stay daylight and it's harder to use shape jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be fun. I don't know. Probably wouldn't work for multiplayer though.
Yeah, I don't think you can't really do a daylight map in multiplayer. I don't think, but yeah, obviously there's gonna be daytime moments in single player. I bet you they just pretend that light doesn't affect shape jump in those scenarios.
Yeah, just for the sake of that. Yeah, that would totally make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Michael driving thing, they still haven't really confirmed, but it is hinted at.
He does have an animation for actually entering cars, though.
Yeah, well, he can hide.
That was in PAX. What was that?
He can hide in the cars. Like,
just
like
he actually had like
can.
a full-on animation to like enter a car and all that stuff. So maybe for the single player. I mean, if we're really from the POV of Mikey, we should be able to drive that station wagon.
Yeah. My big question is, how do you stop a car? Like,
yeah.
I think you'll be able to shape jump, and then like if you're close to the car, because Jordan said this, you can teleport to hiding spots.
Yeah, right.
When you're in shape jump and you're in first person stalking. So I think what the deal will be, because obviously Michael's probably not going to be charging in front of the car and stomping it. You'll probably be able to like get close to the car and almost like teleport to the back seat and cut their throat. Car freaking crashes and exciting. Fun.
Well, they confirmed that the car is a 4-seater, so you can put 4 people in it. And so that if it's full,
so if every seat is full, that would be an issue for Mikey. If every single person is in a seat, That'd be kind of hard for him to deal with.
You guys don't think you can just shape dash to the front of the car and stop it like Jason?
Like, that's the obvious answer, right? Like, we already know how the mechanic works, but it is weird because they are, like, they're playing this game of Michael's a normal human, but he also is supernatural, just like the original film does, where, like, they don't answer the question. So him just being wrecked by a car, I don't know.
But
Someone said,
I
ask Ben Tramer. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I feel like there's got to be a way to do it because they made that tweet being like, oh, you got your gas, you got your keys, you got the car going, escape. Not if Michael has anything to say about it. So there's probably a way to do something. My best bet is that if maybe that's the way to counter it. If the car's full, maybe he can't shape jump into it. But that I don't feel like that's the case. I don't know.
Well, I know that shape jump has collision. So when we played against that Ilphonic dev, I was in the middle of the street running, and I could feel him like in front of me.
Okay.
Really?
While I was trying to run. So
Well,
I
I mean-
wonder what happens if you do that in front of the car.
So maybe it does. Maybe that is how they do it. I was gonna say that if you could teleport inside of it, if you got close enough, that would be a little overpowered because it doesn't take skill to stop it. Then, but there's no morph like depending on how far you can teleport to hiding spots, like you were talking about. But there's no morph like ability for Michael. So the maps are big enough where even though shape dash is super fast, if you're on the opposite side of the map of the car, there's no shot you're getting to it. Now, depending on the path of the escape. Like, somebody should have got a car going at PAX, man. I tried.
Apparently, the cars, a few people did get cars going. Miles said there were a few people that got cars going. Maybe the way to stop it then, because Michael has an EMP ability, maybe you have to get close enough, use blackout, and maybe that stops the car. That might be what does it.
Yeah, it could be
not bad.
Yeah, it could be something that hard or like that unlikely to stop it because it doesn't seem like the car is going to be super rushable.
Because blackout has a pretty hefty cooldown, doesn't it?
Yeah, at least with no bloodthirst.
Yeah, with no bloodthirst, it is pretty long. So and that would also stop you from bullying Michael with the car because if you try and ram him, he'll just turn off your car and kill you.
Yeah.
So
that's not bad.
Maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's our secret Krabby Patty formula.
Yeah, it's just
only thing I can think of is if you use blackout to turn the car off, and then they just turn it back on. Are you screwed?
I think blackout, like at least I believe how it worked with flashlights, is you couldn't immediately just turn it back on.
Yeah,
it requires time.
Yeah, there's a duration. There's a duration with blackout, and that should be enough time for you to get them out of the car. You would think.
Yeah.
Now, what I would like, I'm cool with that because that is a complicated way to stop the car, and it, you might fail. So what I would like is if you do stop the car with such a difficult thing, is that you can remove the battery again, or mess it up again where it requires another repair kit.
Yeah, just so they can't actively turn it on right in front of your face and get it going.
So what does the repair kit do?
That's how you fix the battery. That's your engine fixer there.
Yeah.
And then what does the mysterious bundle do?
Great question.
That's a great question. I used it once and I still had no idea what it did.
Oh, you were able to use it? I didn't even know you could use it.
I did use it. I was confused though. It was early on and I was still very overwhelmed with lots of what was going on. And I didn't quite catch what it did.
Did anything happen?
I can't remember. I really can't remember. I don't know.
So
I might have recorded the match. If I'm going through my footage and if I see the mysterious bundle used, I will get back to you and I will.
Okay.
I might have recorded because I recorded a lot of just about everything. So.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, because I'm curious what that does.
It's just I have so many hero matches and I only used it once, so it might be somewhere in that ocean.
Yeah. What does the joint do? The joint temporarily changes your visuals where you can see noise pings, like the same type of noise pings that Michael would see. You can see those. So it help you figure out where Michael is.
Yeah.
And then the beer just kind of fixes your fear.
Yeah. It lowers your fear, but imagine running through Sissy's Poison in TCM. That's kind of like that. Like you're stumbling all over the place.
Role players are gonna have so much fun.
I heard someone say that sounded like they were perhaps drove the car at PAX or have inside knowledge or something. They said if you try to drive the car while drunk, it is impossible.
Oh, okay.
I love that. If that's true, that's great.
Yeah. You can get crossfaded as well, if you're wondering. You drug
Doing
addict
both?
alcoholics out there. Yeah, you can do that.
You gotta get crossfaded, then drive the car.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I like to think they equal themselves out, you know? And they drive just fine. That's how I practice in real life, you know?
I feel
play on hard mode, and then when you do it normally, it's easy, baby.
Yeah.
drinking and driving has to be an achievement.
Oh,
But
I'm
like
sure.
escaping drunk. Oh, that's.
Oh,
a great
yeah.
idea.
That's going to be the first thing I go for. I like your hat. I just realized what your hat is. I like your hat.
Wait, what's this hat?
Wait, what is my hat?
Oh, what is that? Not an intentional Candyman hat? It should be.
No, it's not. It's not. But I'll take it though.
I thought it
'cause
was a
that's what
Silence
is
of the
now.
Lambs hat for a second.
No, I got this from Target.
Well, maybe it's officially licensed.
But
Maybe
but,
it is. Check the tag. Check the tag.
but moving forward, it is now a Candyman.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
We'll pretend. We can play pretend.
like
This
it.
is the reality that we've set for ourselves.
Every little thing. Every little thing. Anthony, you said you might have had some other questions. Do you still have some?
I do. Let's see. Not great, but
We've managed to bullshit for 2.5 hours now, so good for us.
Pretty
So
good at
these are just some questions that I took from my comments, and then kind of worked them towards you guys. If you had your way, how would you want the matchmaking queues to work?
Great question, because I still don't know.
I want separate queues, please. I would like a Michael queue, and I'd like a hero queue. I've always preferred this. This is actually the one thing that turned me off when I turned 18, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy my first little rated M video game. I had the choice between Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight. I wanted one of those two. The only thing that ended up making me choose Dead by Daylight is I could queue up for Killer. I've always just preferred when I want to play Killer, I want to play Killer. When I want to play Hero, I want to play Hero.
And look at where that
That's just
got
how
you.
I've always
It
preferred it.
ruined your life.
No, I'm right here. And literally because Friday the 13th didn't put in a roll queue, I have a career. So I guess it's a weird way, in a really weird way. Thank you. Thanks, Gun and Ilphonic, for not putting. But for this game, I would like my roll queue, please. I have my career. Let me. It also makes making content so much easier. Like when I want to make a Michael video, I just queue up for Michael. And like, yeah, there's private matches, but like people don't want to just see me go up against my viewers. They want to see me like hurt people online that are just random.
Bully noobs. Bully the randoms. Yeah. Man, I'm like so conflicted on it because in terms of making content, the ability just to jump in as Michael whenever the hell you want is very nice. But it also is only a 1v4 queue, so you have a 20% chance no matter what. And that's assuming people don't have preference. Like that's if everyone has a preference on Michael, you know. And I don't know, it's definitely different than F13 in terms of your odds. The one thing that I really wouldn't want it to be separate queues is one of the great things about F13 is that I can have a 6-man party. And I can still potentially play Jason.
Yeah.
Now, with that comes the risk of teaming because people suck. But was it ever that bad for you guys in F13? Because it wasn't for me. I mean, it happened, but it was rare.
For like in terms of actually getting Jason, yeah, sometimes like I would like queue up and I wouldn't get Jason.
Well, that happens a lot. I totally agree with that. But I mean, like teaming. Like, how often did you run into teamers?
If we're talking teaming, no, yeah, I didn't get really. I didn't see teaming too often. I maybe saw it once, twice.
Yeah,
I didn't play
happened.
F13 nearly as much as you guys did. But
yeah, not
I
a big
don't
thing
really
for me
remember.
either.
Yeah, it happened. It happened here and there, and then you just moved on to the next lobby, and it was whatever. And those people suck. But I think most people like killing their friends. Like most people are competitive with their friends. So yeah, you see your buddies Jason, you're like, I'm gonna try harder this game. I'm not gonna just team up with them and help them. Yeah, like usually anytime I play Jason against my friends, those dickheads go for Jason kills. It's the exact opposite of teaming. So yeah, like I don't know. So I don't really think that's a big risk. So I like the fact that if we went in as a 3-man party while playing Halloween, that there was a chance that one of us could still be Michael if we were.
That is nice. It is nice because like I do prefer playing Michael. So like even when I queue up with my friends or like my wife, I still have like the chance of playing Michael, which is always fun. And it does make queues faster. There are those two advantages. Like queues are always going to be fast if it's just like, well, we randomly pick who's Michael. If the preference system gets to the point where it is like if they have a preference system, which if they do make it random, I hope at the very least there is a preference. And if it's basically like you're essentially nearly always going to get Michael, I think I'm okay with that. As long as it's not like, because man, I even. Like if I don't know, I never really made content for like, I did for Killer Clowns. Man, getting that 1 hour of Clowns content, and when the game first came out, but they didn't have the preference system at that point. They didn't have the preference system, and when it very first came out, man, it was hell trying to get that 1 hour of Clowns. That was tough.
Yeah, now I mean you could jump in right now and get a Clowns game.
Yeah,
no problem.
No, you are completely right. If it is like how it is with Clowns right now, which I guess I think the ratio of players would be similar, isn't it? Like the 3 to 7, I think that would be about 1 to 4.
If you were partied up, but I mean yes, yeah. Like if you're in a 3-man party, your odds of being Clowns goes up so much.
Yeah. So like, I guess if it's to that level, if it's like, well, if I really want to play Michael and I will basically nearly always get him, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
What about you, Anthony?
I'm kind of in the middle. I didn't really. Actually, I think TCM nailed it for me. Having a quick match and then family victim, I was fine with that.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm kind of cool with it. What besides Michael gameplay? What is the most important feature for Halloween to get right?
My answer for ASIM is always replayability. You got to find the fun and the replayability, because TCM or like, okay, Clowns is a really good example, or even like Evil Dead. Like those games are fun, but they lack replayability just because. Actually, a better example is Predator. Predator, ton of fun, especially with friends. But the objectives are so linear that if you don't have a good Predator, like it could not be more boring. So like right now they have a good environment for that, where you can do whatever the hell you want in Halloween. Do you want to go beat up Michael? Do you want to get the NPCs? Do you want to do this objective, this whatever it is? Yeah, like Halloween needs non-linear gameplay, and it needs something to constantly grind for to change up gameplay. Like that's where Dead by Daylight does it really well with add-ons and offerings. Like that changes up every single game because you're constantly working for add-ons and offerings, and it changes how you play every game too.
Yeah.
Man, I was just about. I mean, I totally agree with variety being the most important. And then when you said variety, I was like, oh well, I'll say like a progression, something to grind for. And then you said that too.
Sorry.
So I guess I'll say like getting the atmosphere and vibe of Halloween actually correct, which I felt the maps definitely feel like Haddonfield. The Myers house feels like the Myers house. All that. I mean, we only played on the one map, but from what we've seen from the other maps. I think the tone and the vibe, and Halloween can be goofy too. Like the original film, when Michael isn't really on screen, it has some cheese to it. It's willing to have fun with itself, and this game does that. It's funny when Michael isn't on screen, but when he is, the game gets spooky again.
Yeah,
I think that's important.
For me, I'll go outside of the game a little bit, and my answer would probably be like community support. I think like having those streams, events, tweets constantly, things like that to get people to stay connected, I think is so important.
I think transparency is also like going off of you, like the community thing, like being like we have this plan. Like they already said, I think they said at the panel they have a 1-year plan right now. So like that kind of like, it would be nice, especially if they already have it planned. It would be nice to get a roadmap. That I think would be huge, so we know what to expect and stuff like that. That would be nice, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
In-game events would be great too.
That
Just
would be
yeah.
awesome.
keep spicing things
That
up
would
as
be
much
cool.
as you can. You know.
What are some of the past mistakes that other ASIMs have made that you think is very important that Halloween should avoid?
Having weird infrequent updates.
That's a good one.
Like I think like having a good supply of like not like super puny updates like I like to actually like something for people to get excited for beyond just a skin. I think that really kind of keeps the game going. If it's just like if it's like, oh yeah, the 1 year plan, which I don't think at least for this first year it's gonna be. I think whatever how well the game sells after this 1 year, that's kind of gonna decide if all we get are like skins and stuff like that. But like
Mhm.
being able to get a new map, being able to get a Michael that plays differently, getting a hero that brings something new to the table, like that stuff I think is really important because if all you do is skins, that doesn't really add too much variety. You're still playing the exact same game.
Yeah.
So like a nice. It doesn't need to be as frequent as Dead by Daylight, but to actually like be like, hey, like every 4 months we're going to drop something like something substantial. I think
Mhm.
that's nice.
Yeah, I think in terms of like post launch, because basically the things I said about like replayability and non-linear gameplay, like those are important too for longevity. Yeah, like post launch, it's finding a way to really have a thorough monetization system that is not going to affect gameplay. So whether it's buying charms, skins, things like that, just constantly having things to purchase so that you have a consistent revenue flow while not having pay to win characters like Danny and Hands and things like that. That's going to be big for them. And then, instead of relying solely on skins, they should consider the importance of maps and things like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
New character, like that's the type of stuff that will not only bring players back, but it'll keep them around longer than 24 hours, right? Like, sure, like, bringing back the remake skin in TCM, it brought us back for about 5 minutes. But then the fun went away. It's like, okay, cool, skin looks good, but like I need a new map. I need something to do. And if you're not getting that type of content, even if it's new single player chapters, things like that, like those things, while you may have to release a lot of it for free, those are the things that keep players around and retain them so that then they will go and buy your DLC that's already there. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last one I got for you is if we do run into a situation where Halloween is only going to be the first film, is it possible for it to succeed?
Define succeed.
I guess like their main concern was like, stay around, be around for a couple of years if it's just limited to the first film.
I think they can. I think if they're willing to add their own single player story stuff, like let's say it does sell like crazy amount, it does get its 5 million copies in, and if they can make their own stories to add on to Halloween, then I think you can actually do something. But if you're like, we are stuck in 1978, we are stuck to this film, that is all we can do, then we're kind of on the struggle bus, I think.
Yeah, I think you're looking at like no more than 2 years of consistent content if you stay in line with 70. Honestly, really only 1 year, depending on how slowly they trickle out content. You need to find a way to expand, even if it is original content. That's okay, and I'm sure they're going to do a lot of that. But if you limit yourself to 1978, the game will stay alive just like the rest of their games. I'm sure it'll have a consistent player base. But the casuals of all casuals that carry your game, that crowd will fade out really quickly if you isolate yourself down to 78.
Yeah, it seems like original content can only get us so far, and like movie content's really what's needed to keep things afloat. So I hope that's
once the movie content starts coming in, then like, sky is the limit. I think what they probably should do if they, because they're building off of specific eras and stuff like that, if you want these maps to like really do that, I would say the smartest thing to do after Halloween 2, since that's also 70s, is to do 2018 kills and ends, since they're all within that period. You can get 3 movies all for that like same time period, and then you could maybe you could do well. I guess 4, 5, 6 kind of like that's late 80s to 90s. You could I guess you could kind of work that like that too.
Honestly,
I think
for Halloween 4, I don't think you need to change a damn thing.
yeah 4 is pretty like yeah you could just throw in its own like Halloween 4 map, but like maybe Halloween 4 would actually be like after 1 and 2 you could just throw in 4 actually.
4 would do really well. Like that one, it's a very beloved film.
Ooh, I got a question for you guys then. Speaking of 4, first off, so like obviously we have Michael. Would you guys be okay if eventually like we correct Halloween 5's wrongdoings, and if they gave us an alternative boogeyman, like if we got to see an adult evil Jamie or Corey Cunningham eventually? How do you guys feel about alternative boogeymans?
Corey, I think, makes the most sense to me.
I agree, yeah.
Especially with the little mask or whatever, the little scarecrow mask.
Yeah.
Man, because Corey, I almost think Jamie makes more sense in terms of if you're applying it to the abilities that exist in the game. Because at least she had some sort of telekinetic thing going on, the thorn, and but yeah, Corey is a killer. Like, so I honestly, I wouldn't really care. It wouldn't bother me. Like,
yeah, it wouldn't bother me either. I would be cool with it. The more, the better.
I totally agree. Would you guys be cool with the Halloween 3 android being added to the game?
I don't know if that would work as well because because it'd just be a guy in a suit. I mean, you can make it work, but then you're at the position where like none of the abilities make sense. So how much do you care about lore?
I also agree. I just feel like if you're also playing a Halloween game at this point, I feel like the android would feel too different from what you would want from a like a nightmare scenario. The Halloween 3 android is all of a sudden meta, and you never see like any like boogeyman type character,
Now the silver shamrock mask absolutely has
it would be cool to get the map too, the factory. I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
you can turn the TVs on to make noise, and I thought for sure it was going to be the commercial or whatever, the little mask flipping.
Well,
dude, that'd
licensing.
be so cool. Yeah, licensing, but
that's
maybe,
fair.
but someday if they do a Halloween 3 DLC, oh man, that would be so cool. You put that in, you get the little jingle going.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, that'd be great. Even like Tom Atkins as a playable character would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, so in terms of licensing, like 4 and 5 are immediately on the table for Trinkus. So like there's that should be no issues to get those in the game. So why wouldn't they make content? It just comes to how well the game sells. I know they don't want to commit to anything just in case, but dude, like there's no rights issues whatsoever with 4 and 5. Just go.
Yeah.
If they did do a story mode for Halloween 4, dude, it would be so cool to play through the police station bit with Michael taking out everyone in the station. Dude, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah, it'd be so. I mean, then you could even have sections of the. Honestly, if you did Halloween 4, you could start doing things where you're not just playing as Michael, and you could play as Jamie and have some fun with that. Yeah, and I think like that's a big expense, right? To get Polar back in there and do cutscenes and like, yeah, it takes a lot of resources to do more single player stuff. I think they should just charge for it. $10 or so per single player DLC drop. We'd buy it.
Like for story campaigns, that's like the norm within this industry. You buy Resident Evil DLC, like the Chris Redfield for like Resi 7, you pay extra. That's just expected to do. Yeah, charge us extra.
Yeah,
I'd be cool with that.
If that means I get my Halloween 4 by Halloween 6 DLC, I'll gladly put the $10-15 down.
Yeah, just an expansion pack. Like
yeah.
Glad I happily put that down there. If that's the difference between getting it and not getting it, I feel like most people would feel the same way.
Yeah, I think we're just used to paying for that type of stuff now, so why not?
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else. I forgot what it was. It's gone.
Oh, no.
I was gonna say because I saw Stencho say that like Left 4 Dead 2 all these years later still has like 10,000 players any given day.
Damn.
Right.
That's a really good point.
But
That's crazy.
and that's true. It's an extremely replayable game, but I think one of the important parts of that is the free ability to mod that game. And they use the community tab in Steam to allow you to download mods for free and make it super simplistic. If you open that door to something like Halloween, and just like Black Ops 3 and Zombies maps, just the simplistic ability to download and install mods right through the Steam dashboard would open a door to keep Halloween alive just like that.
Oh, that'd be a dream.
That would be cool. I saw someone suggest this on like ages ago. Like if you could, like if you let the community almost make your own single player challenges. I saw that too. That would be super crazy cool. Yeah. I don't know.
They won't though. Well,
they won't, but man, would that be cool? Like basically unlimited Hitman missions as Michael Myers. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason they don't is just because of it's a licensed game. I mean, this isn't like Dead by Daylight where there's licensed characters in it. You know, it's that the title is Halloween, and by putting in modded content, you're playing with licensed things, and yeah, it's why you can't really just open the door to community mods unless you have a really cool licenser.
The Hitman games have like the ability to like select a map and then you select as many NPCs as you want.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like their NPCs are so good that you could do that. Just let me play as Michael and throw a few NPCs on a certain map and they just do their normal thing and I can slash them down.
I think you kind of can do that. They said you could do. I mean, it would be cool if you could like ramp up the bots and stuff like that. I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure they did say you can play just the normal offline. You can do a multiplayer match and just set it up on whatever map you want. But it would be cool, if you could change like the density, like add some modifiers and stuff too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, to have offline, doing your own type of offline custom challenges would be cool. It's where it's like there's 40 NPCs in there and you can just slowly work through them if you want. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be fun. Yeah, you could set up some unique, different situations for yourself. That'd be fun.
Would a content pass work well for Halloween? Not the way TCM did it. I think like season pass material is expected now, and if that's what they need to do to deliver content consistently, I'm more than okay with season passes. Like I think it's fine. It's something to grind for, and it's a bunch of new content at the same time. As I think it's fine. The content pass was kind of stupid for TCM. And then they still fucked that up too. So.
I like having something to grind for, so I agree. If there's anything else, it's just an extra little bit of like, oh, I'm that much closer. It makes my monkey brain feel good. I'm like, ooh.
Right.
You guys want roadmaps?
Yes.
Roadmaps, but like broad, right? Like they don't need to just leak what's happening. It's just like contents will happen in this quarter or like this month. Cool.
Yeah.
Keep it broad. Just like Dead by Daylight's maps are perfect. Like those are very well structured, and it's something like that for Halloween would be nice. And make it a wide enough window where you're not gonna slip. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. They could just say like fall, spring. Like it doesn't have to be like June. It can be like this season we're expecting a map, a character, and execution pack. This, set our expectations right at the start, so it's not. Because TCM didn't really. Did they have a roadmap? I know they had the content pass, but I don't believe they ever did really a roadmap. So like they would do a thing where it was like, oh yeah, here's a new map, here's Hands, and here is Maria, all of that. And then they were also, and then at one point they were like, here's Virginia. And then like that was it for that update. It was for me, I felt like it was hard to kind of predict exactly what. And then at some point they were like, here's a new game mode, which that's really exciting. I feel like it was just hard to. It's nice to know what we should be expecting.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
You think that they are going to do a PTB like DBD?
No, definitely not even close to launch. Well, PTB, I don't think people understand just quite how expensive something like that is. Those are completely separated, dedicated servers, and those are completely separate builds that you have to have a team dedicated to something like that. And it's just not realistic for most games to do. You need to have an insane revenue flow to pull that off. Otherwise, what
would be cool though? It
would be cool, and maybe there's a door that'll open in the future if the game's wildly successful. But at launch, no. I don't think there'll be a beta either or anything like that. They just don't need it. They don't need to stress test their servers unless they're really worried about an insane influx of players. but that back end has always been solid for Elphonic. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Unlikely.
How do you guys feel about different game modes? I've seen that question asked. I've seen so many people say, "I want my 1v7 game mode," stuff like that. How do you guys?
They need to play the game, because if it's 1v7, the entire design of the game would be fucked. Like, it would totally ruin it.
That is what I've been saying.
Yeah,
it's refreshing to also hear you say that, because I was like, you can't do 1v7 like that. You can't. It doesn't work.
It would be just the way the game's currently designed, it'd be a disaster. So if you do 1v7, you have to remove NPCs completely. And that, I think, a lot of the fun you're having as Michael actually goes away too then. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe, again, if the concurrent player numbers justify a new game mode, fine. If it doesn't completely ruin the queues, fine. Otherwise, any new game mode should be an offline-based game mode, so that it doesn't fuck up the queues and it doesn't change anything. And that's fine.
Yeah. You, Anthony?
Yeah, if the player base makes sense and the mode itself makes sense and it's not like Splatter Royale or whatever, I'm cool with it.
Exactly.
I actually like DBD's like method of like, here's a new game mode for 2 weeks and then take it away.
Yeah.
I think things like that are fun.
Yeah, maybe like certain like, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, like limited game modes for like like some kind of like party game mode for like a little bit of time. Yeah. I'd probably be okay with that. That's a good tester too, to see how much it messes up the queues. And if it doesn't mess it up too much, then maybe you could do something with that, because I know DBD, they've done 2v8 enough. Everybody loves 2v8. They just want to make it permanent.
But even with that many players, with that many players in DBD, 2v8 still completely fucks the queues. It's
destroys
so bad.
the queues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something just
like.
Sorry, go ahead, Anthony.
I was just gonna say, like, we've been singing the praises of like the Michael gameplay all day. Do you think if we go separate queues, is Michael's queue gonna be horrible and like no one wants to play hero?
No, because of parties.
Okay.
Parties, but also Michael's kind of hard. And if anything has taught me anything, it's that people throw in the towel when they lose really fast. Like if you look at like I remember, oh god, there was a hero, a character people were really looking forward to in DBD, but as soon as they realized he was kind of tough, I saw less of him. Like I think it was Springtrap. He's still popular, but with how much in demand that chapter was, I think if he was more brain dead, I think more people would have played him. And he is popular. He is popular, but like I remember seeing Kaneki, the ghoul, more than I saw Springtrap. And Springtrap, with the amount of demand that there was for that character, I feel like you should have never not been seeing that character. But because he was like a little harder to play than Kaneki, you just didn't see him as much as Kaneki, because Kaneki was just easier.
It is so unbelievably rare to have it where the queues will be messed up because there's not enough people trying to play like killer.
Yeah.
Like people playing Michael, there should be more than enough of the hero civilian side to fill out the queues.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty rare that you see usually in ASiM that it's like, oh, we need more killer players. I usually only see that if there is a new release in Dead by Daylight. Otherwise, most of the time, it's you need more killer players.
Right, like TCM's queues are fucked because nobody's playing that side. And people don't like, obviously playing killer in any game is more stressful and harder to do. Even though it's ASiM and it's supposed to be balanced to the killer, it still is just like it's so stressful that people don't like doing it. And now, if you were to do separate queues, you can't play with your friends then, and that deletes a whole other side of players. And that won't be an issue.
Fair enough.
That's the least of my concerns when it comes to the separate queues, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then especially because it's only 1v4 that you only get 4 other people to fill your lobby.
Yeah. The 1v4 I think is such a great thing, because I even remember early on in Dead by Daylight when I first got that, and it didn't have nearly as many players as it did now. Like the queues were never super horrific. Like they were longer than they were like now, but I don't think it really went past like 5-6 minutes or something like that. Which I'm willing to wait for. For me, 5-6 minutes, if I want to play a specific role, I'm okay with waiting that amount. I'm okay with it, but
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. But there was something else I was going to say about it, and I totally forgot what it was. So
You keep talking too much.
No, it's not you. No, it's usually me. I go on a tangent, and then I forget what the hell my other tangent was going to be. Who knows? It'll come back.
It'll come back to you. Do you guys have any weapons that you really want for Michael to be able to use, or even the hero characters?
A hammer, like a small, like ballpoint hammer or whatever that is.
Yeah, I asked for one.
Also, the light tube. Is that 2018?
Yeah,
kills.
Or
Kills. He
yeah,
uses the
Kills.
light, right. He uses
Whichever the one he like stabs the lady in the throat with like
that.
the light
That is
tube.
kills. Yeah,
the opening to kills. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be fire.
that would be so sick.
I would like to see like the iron that we see in kills in the street. I'd like to see that. Not necessarily to carry it around, but I think to have a kill that is paying homage to that, like an environmental execution is paying homage to that, which makes sense because like NPCs could just be simply ironing their clothes inside the house, and that becomes an environmental execution. So
that's a great answer. What a man to have the iron. That would be amazing. That would be funny.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That would be great.
Maybe a little tip of the hat. I think you can get away with that one in terms of licensing on that one. So
okay.
Yeah. What sequels do you guys want to see the most?
It's Halloween 2 and Kills for me. I want Blood Tears and I want the Kills mask.
Yeah, the Kills mask is cool.
Okay, if it's skins, then yeah, I would do.
Well, not even not even skin. Like think of it as like. You're getting weapons that come with it. You're getting the characters that come with that movie. Like if you get Kills, you get all of those legacy characters. If you get Halloween 2, I guess you get Marion. I guess.
Okay.
What 2 doesn't really give you too much. I guess.
Jimmy.
You get Jimmy. I guess the fan favorite Jimmy.
Well,
maybe Ben
Bud
Tramer.
in there?
Give me Kills and give me like Old Lady Lori.
Old Lady Lori, yeah. I feel like Kills you get so much with that DLC. Like not only do you get all the characters that are in 2018, you get all the characters that are like you get all of those legacy characters because they're adults now.
Yeah,
I feel like you just get so much if you pull Kills in, and you get, in my opinion, one of the best looks for Michael in the franchise. Like he.
By the way,
so cool
speaking of weapons, the freaking the firefighter weapon, whatever that's called.
The Halligan bar, that thing.
Yeah.
Or like you mean like the saw too? Like
the saw would be cool too. Yeah,
Yeah.
The saw is like an environmental having a saw. Yeah, that'd be sick.
The fire hose he uses on Michael, I'll take that.
Yeah, you get the fire hose.
My answer for like DLC for licenses like changes based on what the type of DLC is. Like if I could have one map from a sequel, it'd be Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, no doubt. Or
that would be a banger map.
Or the school in H2O. That would also be really cool. But if I could have like one select characters from a sequel, it'd be Halloween 4 because I'd love to have Rachel and Jamie in there. Or H2O and get Josh Hartnett because he's hot. So that'd be great too.
Do you think because Jamie is a child in H4, do you think we'd have to get H6 to get like an adult Jamie?
Yeah,
or do you think they'd be okay with aging her
It's
up?
not the same.
It isn't Danielle. No, you are completely right. If they did bring in H6, do you think they would actually Danielle to just be like, this is what we could have got?
Well,
I hope so.
Do you think they'll maybe give him some rope to pay homage and even grant some strangle kills from the Kills flashback sense?
The rope's confirmed.
Yeah. We've already gotten screenshots with the rope. No, we don't have a video, but there is a screenshot with Nick holding the rope.
Yeah, that's the one kill we know for sure Nick Castle did was strangling with the rope, which we assume is also going up behind an NPC character watching TV at the couch. So
there is a second kill that we know he did. He has he strangled someone with his arm too.
Yeah.
So what could be a special event for Halloween? I mean the 31st of October. Considering it's not long after the launch of the game.
Oh, they're definitely going to... One of the reasons you release September 8th instead of October 1st, something like that, is so you can immediately have one of your biggest first DLC drops happen the week of Halloween. Because you think about if you release the week of Halloween, you have 1 week to lean into, like, this is our holiday. So you do it a month before, 2 months before, you get a big launch in October... And you just take advantage of that, but then you do a DLC drop a week before Halloween, and you reap the benefits of that too. So you get 2 big splashes instead of 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they'll,
make the most
I don't
of
know.
it.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be an in-game event per se, but they'll definitely have a DLC drop that weekend, or they're silly.
Double
They're-
XP or something like that.
Yeah, I can do something like
yeah,
that.
for Halloween. I've seen a lot of people say that the like a lot of people are like, oh, why not release it in October? You don't understand. You release it in October, you got 1 month to ride that. People are feeling spooky in September. Releasing it early September, that is perfect. You're
Yeah.
riding as much as you can with it.
Aren't kills similar to Manhunt with tier levels?
Yeah, actually, that's a good comparison. Like it is similar to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you have to think like we buy the game can come out on Christmas Day and we'd buy it, right? It doesn't make a difference. But what you need to do is you need to target the casual audience that only buys horror games in October. So you need to make sure your game is available for purchase the entire month of October, and then like that's what they're doing. Like that increases that's 100,000 plus people that extra sales you're getting just because you release before October.
Yep. It's also I'm selfish and want the game as early as possible, so having it in September is makes me happy.
Yeah, true, true. It's less time to wait. I think
Excellent.
let's see. I think I got where is it? Where is it? Hey, wait, no. I can't see that far. I don't have my glasses on. It's in here somewhere, I swear. I swear I have it. Here you go, gentlemen. Fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Wait,
159.
Countdown to Halloween, 159 days, 2 hours, 1 minute, 47
Oh.
seconds.
I wish I had a countdown going on at all times. Instead, I have to memorize the numbers all the time.
That's considering if it was a midnight release. Yeah.
I
okay.
I don't know why you wouldn't, especially because you have a single player. Like maybe even if the servers don't go online immediately, like everyone can still play the single player. So why not do
Right.
midnight? I don't know the game stuff as well. I know Texas we had to wait because servers had to go online.
'Cause they don't know what
But
the fuck
Halloween
they're
has a
doing.
full single player.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can't kill Jamie in multiplayer. You could do a single player thing with her, but that led me to think of another question: is how are we okay with just actors being put in as DLC like Tom Savini and Elvira were in Killer Clowns? Could you just do Daniel Harris, and this is finally her shot to go against OG Myers?
I'm fine with it, to be honest with you.
I'm not as cool with it. I'd prefer if you want Daniel Harris, and if it's like, oh, we can't age up Daniel Harris 4-5, if we could just pull her in from Rob Zombie, like pull her in as Annie, right? I'm cool with that way of doing it. I don't know. It kind of takes me out of it if it is kind of like, yo, you're going up against like you get to like kind of like DBD kind of territories where it's no longer like it's almost like you're playing with action figures. Like, oh, you have Nicolas Cage here now going up against Michael Myers, which is cool. That's cool. But I like Halloween. I like Friday the 13th. I like Texas Chainsaw because it sort of like puts me in that vibe, and I feel like seeing like bigger celebrities might pull me out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's totally valid, yeah.
That's how I feel.
I think it depends who it is. If you get too corny with it,
Do you think there will be a midnight release at game stores for the physical copy?
No, nobody
Do they
does
even
that anymore.
do that anymore?
Yeah, so nobody does it anymore. Like it has to be like GTA 6 will get that, but Halloween probably not. Yeah,
I do think there is like a line, like maybe Nicolas Cage is crossing that line.
Right.
But if you're like Danielle Harris, like I feel like you're welcome in.
I think if you brought in, just like how TCM did, where you brought in recognizable faces as new, unique characters, I think that's fine. Like Skeet Ulrich being Wyatt is a different thing. But if you're just bringing in, like they did with Tom Savini, like, oh yeah, Tom Savini's in the game now as Tom Savini, like that's a little weird.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. As long as they're playing a character, I guess. If they're playing a character, then I'm cool with it. I really hope that we do get Danielle Harris in the game, though. I'd really like to see her like play an adult Jamie.
I don't know if that'll happen, but
I would like to see it, but it'd be I don't know if they're allowed to do that, but
yeah.
I don't know. Well, whether it is her being Annie or if they can make an adult Jamie, I would like Daniel Harris in the game.
Is it weird if they do Rob Zombie's DLC and they have Scout Taylor Compton come in and play Lori and Danielle play Annie, and we have two of the same character technically, but it's different people, different likeness?
Not weird for me, but
I think I'm okay with it. I mean, you could play it in two different ways. You could kind of have it be like the legendary skins in Dead by Daylight, where it changes voice lines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because like you'd have to do that for nearly Laurie Strode nearly every sequel you add. Age 20, you have to put in a different Laurie. 2018, there
Well,
has to be a
yeah,
different
but
Laurie.
she is technically still the same character, so it's like it's a skin. That's more of a skin versus like this is somebody else's take on the character.
That is true, but you still have to change the voice lines. Like if you do 2018, you have to change the voice line. She would act and behave differently.
100%. And they should. They'd be stupid not to.
And because she is that different, I am totally cool with Scout Taylor Compton's Lori coming in, whether it's as her like a legendary skin for Lori and it just changes her voice, or if they just want to give her her own character, and it like I'm cool with that. I'm cool, especially because already you can have multiple Loris, assuming she's playable. You can have multiple Loris in your lobby, so I don't, I don't think that's a big of an issue.
Yeah, because of the duplicate characters, like who really cares? And I actually think you could have a lot of fun with it, where if it's PJ Souls, Annie or Linda, and Christina Cleaves Linda, you could kind of have exchanges happening that are on the nose, self-aware. Like I don't know if you can say like you kind of look like me, or they both say totally, those types of things, and you can have fun with it.
Oh, you could have so much fun. Did the other Ashes have voice lines with each other? I can't remember if they spoke with each other.
Not any good ones.
I didn't think there was anything memorable. I couldn't. Oh, there was like one. Didn't like ED2 Ash or something like talk to ED1? Something like, God, what did he say? Something like, oh God, things don't. I don't remember, but I think he said something to him.
I also I would love so badly, as much as I hate the move, especially Halloween 2. I would love to have Brad Dourif come in and play Brackett.
Yeah,
his take on it. He's getting old, brother. He's getting real old. So
yeah, I'm not as big on the Rob Zombie movies either, but I would like to see them added just because there is a lot of like characters and stuff. And you get a Michael that would play super differently.
Oh yeah,
like you get like a lot of stuff that I think the Rob Zombie movies add a lot of variety. That you can like play around and really mess around with, and like you said, we get Daniel Harris, we get Scout Taylor Compton, we get Brad Dourif. Like you get a lot. Like you can get like Malcolm McDowell, Loomis. Like there's a lot of like different things that you can play with that I think would be a lot of fun.
We talked about showing Michael's face earlier. Would you guys be cool with a Rob Zombie 2 where half the mask is gone?
I wasn't cool with it in the movie, but that's how it is.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Hobo Michael, it's fine.
Yeah,
like, yeah, it's content, man. It's content.
Yeah.
It's something. And the thing is, like, sure, I don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween nearly as much. But there is a whole separate fan base that would buy the game just to do that, like just to be Tyler Mane.
It would make so many people happy to have Rob Zombie's Halloween, and like. I think it has enough to give to this game, like more, like it has so much more to add than even like some of the legacy sequels. Like, how much is Halloween 5 gonna give us?
Good grief.
But the Rob Zombie Halloweens, they have a lot to offer.
Yeah, it's
ghost horses.
Give me those. You get the horse hallucinations. That's what you get.
Yeah.
God, I hope we get stripper Sherry Moon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I hope we just get Christina Klebe awkwardly standing butt ass naked in the doorway talking about getting her nut busted in her.
That 10-minute cinematic was really weird in that new Rob Zombie campaign.
Yeah, that's
oh
what
my God.
Dude, like I remember the first time I met Christina Klebe, it killed me that's all I could think about. It's like, God, that awkward. She's the only one that's ever been weird, because like there are plenty of people I've met who've had sex scenes, but that fucking line, like, you couldn't give me a heads up. Like, she's supposed to be 17. So the idea of like this high school girl talking about getting a nut busted in her so nonchalantly, like, God, what happened to the small town Illinois? What are we doing?
I don't
Jesus.
even like it with Danielle Harris in that movie.
No, but
I think
at
it's
that
weird.
age, I had a huge crush on her, so seeing her boobs was huge for me. But yeah, now it's now it's like, yeah, this is kind of what, dude. Daniel Harris in Halloween 2 is when I discovered, I'm like, oh, my crush for her gone. Bro, she is. It's not her fault, but God, she is so fucking annoying in Halloween 2. Scout's even worse, bro. I want to punch Scout in the face in Halloween 2.
God, I've only seen Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 once. It was one of the I just watched it just because I want to see all the Halloweens. So, God, that was a chore to get through. That is one of the hardest watches I've had to like sit through.
I think
I thoroughly did not really enjoy that film.
I think Scout says fuck over 200 times in Halloween 2. And she's just screaming, and she's got that high-pitched voice where she's just it's kind of like Marilyn Burns in TCM, where it goes on so long that but instead of it like it's making me uncomfortable and it's really grindy and real, it's just like, shut the fuck up, Scout. It's enough. Yeah, bro, it's hard to get through, honestly.
It's a hard, I the only 2 Halloween movies that I think if someone were to be like, yo, let's watch them, I'd probably be like, can we please watch any other Halloween? Is Resurrection and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2?
How dare you?
Busta Rhymes, I love Busta Rhymes, but for a good portion of that film, I'm kind of bored.
Dude, Resurrection's
so much fun.
Resurrection's the Jason X of the franchise, where I fully agree that it's dog water. But like Ryan Merriman's in there, my boy Deckard.
With the
Sean
website
Patrick Thomas.
There are sometimes it's funny. People have said it's Jason X. I think the real Jason X, you have to like, look at it as like, it is funny. I think Halloween 6 is so funny. The theatrical cut, like when Michael like grabs Kara, when she's running and he like grabs her hair and she's just screaming.
Yeah. That movie, six is too good to be the Jason X, to be honest.
I mean, there are a lot of good qualities, but oh my God, Paul Rudd's performance.
What do you
Kara
mean?
Strode, like jumping out, it's hilarious. I mean it in the fun. It is. I love it in like the greatest like Halloween 6. Like it has like one of the better Michael masks. It has like some of the best kills, and I think that the performances. Especially Paul Rudd's acting and like that deadpan and him like staring out of the window and stuff and him explaining the Cult of Thor. I think it's so funny. I love it so much. Halloween 6 is like, I love it. I really like Halloween 6.
I like Halloween
really
6
funny.
a lot too. I just think like Jason X is like, hey, we're making a shit movie and we know it. Halloween 6 just has some funny moments, but like they try, like they're trying to do something there. And they do a lot of stuff really well. Them shooting in Salt Lake City, Utah really helped because it feels like Illinois more.
There.
Yeah. But dude, in terms of like full blown, this is dumb as hell, and we know it. It's got to be Resurrection, just because like Busta Rhymes, Tyra Banks, like what do we do? Like it's silly. But I think the lipstick cams are ahead of its time, and there's some good things in there. Brad Laree, I believe is how you actually say it, by the way. Brad Laree. He's great. As Michael, he does a really good job. I have no issues with that. And the house is cool. I mean, did they have the DVD feature where you could just watch the webcams?
That is cool. That is cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to give it another rewatch because Halloween 6 is one that actually climbed. I used to think of it as bottom of the barrel, but I saw it more and more, and it's actually climbed up. I actually think Halloween 6 is really fun now.
Resurrection's bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But in terms of like, it's funny kind of thing. Like last time I watched it, there were some times, it had me laugh. I think the difference between 6 is even when it's not funny. I think, like you said, I think there is some like actual good stuff in it, like the family tension and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like there's actually good stuff in it. Resurrection, when it's not being funny.
If you get a 2007-2009 Myers, think they'll get Tyler Mane to make grunts every when he stabs someone?
Hopefully.
Hopefully just
Gotta
they
be
get
more
get him-
accurate, man.
You can get him to yell "die."
die. Yeah.
It's his bloodthirsty execution.
Yeah.
Oh,
He only says
man.
it against Loomis.
It's what they don't say. Yeah, they don't say that that Michael is like Jaws. That's not what Buster says. He says a killer shark. He's like a killer shark in baggy ass coveralls. Dude, you imagine getting like a whole dialogue, a whole monologue of him being like, "I left the back door unlocked for your ass to go out the back and into the garage. That's what I did." Oh, Charlie, where the fuck you been at, man? Oh yeah, great
This is
movie.
Michael Myers. He sees that when he sees Michael walk around.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Oh, Michael
Oh,
Myers.
my Michael Myers.
That scene is full on Jason X.
God damn it.
Yeah. It has its moments. Jason X for me is just kind of entertaining beginning to end. I feel it's just at moments when Resurrection isn't being funny, it's just kind of boring for me.
Yeah,
When it is funny, but yeah.
Yeah, but when it's boring, we get to see Ryan Merriman, and I'm like, all right, I'm good now.
Maybe
Yeah,
I need a little bit more. I don't know.
it-
Maybe if the kills were more entertaining.
It's if you were a drinker, if you were a consumer of alcohol and or drugs, no better movie to watch.
Maybe,
No better
maybe if
movie
I
to
was,
watch.
maybe that's the secret sauce that I'm missing here.
The fact that they shot that scene with him coming up and hitting Michael in the forehead. Well, you don't get it? You don't get it? Your shit ain't waking up there or something? Yeah. And then Michael turns around and walks away. They shot that and they're like, that's it. That's what we're looking for.
Oh my god! Have you seen the deleted scene where he actually he gets out of the car and he beeps it like lock?
Oh yeah. But they should have kept that scene in if it actually.
Yeah, they
driving
should have
up,
kept it.
but
They should have kept it in.
yeah.
If they get Danielle Harris for DLC, should she be grown-up Jamie or an original character?
She should. I mean, I'm cool with grown up Jamie, but I think if you're trying to be lore accurate, it doesn't really work. But she did get robbed though because she was 16 or 17 at the time, and she couldn't. She had to. What is that called? Where you legally are an adult?
Shit. And she did sign it. But they just went ahead and did it without her.
Well, yeah.
Like,
What is that called when you sign off as an adult, like you're no under the legal.
Is it like to emancipate yourself?
Yeah. She got emancipated to do the role, and by that time she's already recasted. And
Give me just a moment. I have to open my door a little bit. My kitty cat wants to get out.
yeah, priorities. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, she got emancipated for the role, and then they kind of screwed her over. And so it'd be nice for her to finally get that justice for that role. But she did it.
Yeah.
She got to play Annie, so it's like she already did. And I don't know. I think you're better off just for lore's sake, have her play an original character if you're not gonna have her play Annie. But
Yeah, the dream for me is I would like to have her play adult Jamie. That would be my ideal. Whether if they do want to add another boogeyman and make her an evil Jamie, or if they want to or do both, make her like an adult hero Jason. Jason.
Yeah.
a hero.
Now we're talking.
A hero Jamie. I would like to see her get to play Jamie because she never got to do that. And that's just her character. And Jamie is one of the most memorable parts of the sequel. She's one of the better protagonists. So it would be really nice to have. I mean, we technically could get it from Halloween 6 too, but it's just if we could get an adult Jamie, I would like it to be Danielle Harris.
Yeah,
I'd like it to, but if we just get Danielle Harris in some capacity, whether it's Annie, adult Jamie, or just her own original character, I'll be happy no matter what. I just want to see Danielle Harris in the game.
Yeah, I think even though I have conflicting opinions on Danielle, sometimes she seems very rude. Sometimes she seems very stuck up.
Like
sometimes.
in person?
Yeah, there's a million stories about it. You should go check out the Dead Pit podcast, the Dead Pit Radio podcast. They'll break that down for you. I'm not out here to make enemies with Danielle Harris, but yeah.
My wife loves Jamie, so purely almost for her sake as well. She loves Danielle Harris, so I know that it would bring her so much happiness. So I would just love, even for my wife's sake, for her to be in there.
Like
I want to see Jamie too.
Totally separate from like, Danielle Harris personally. I know a lot of people have issues with her, but totally separate from that. I think she deserves to do that. I think like that character deserves that closure, and I think it'd be nice to finally have it. After 30
she
years.
also just seems like the type of person who'd be very game to do this.
That's another thing about her is like, despite certain things and this and that, is that she's always been like a scream queen, and she absolutely is, and she's done some dog water horror movies that she did not have to do, but same with like I'd love to see even somebody like we talked about guest celebrity character coming to play a new character like Tiffany Shepis. I think is somebody who we should tip our hat to and deserves to do something big like this. She's amazing, and she's been in so many like $12 horror movies, but she's loyal to the genre, and I love that. So
yeah,
that's what they did with like Barbara Crampton, but Barbara Crampton is just not exactly like the most like but but she's in the game, and that it's really cool that she's in the game. I don't know what my thought process was there, but yeah. There's something else I want to say about Busta Rhymes, and I forgot that too.
He needs to be in the game.
It's one of those.
But I mean, if you add Resurrection, you need Busta Rhymes. I would actually go as far to say if you can't get Busta Rhymes, don't put Resurrection in the game.
Busta Rhymes hero with voice line trick or treat MF.
Yeah, trick or treat. Motherfucker. 10 out of 10. In fact, that's another thing. So they have the literally Slasher Radio just posted it today, the alternate ending from Halloween Resurrection, where Deckard shows up and saves her. The fact that they kept this, they were like, this is the better version, where Busta Rhymes kicks the door in and says, trick or treat, motherfucker.
What do you know the reason why they changed the ending?
I think they shot both originally, or they want to close.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a audience testings.
That makes sense.
Yeah, audience testings. They were basically like, we want more Busta Rhymes, and they're like, okay.
Well,
so
that
they
audience,
went back and did.
The movie performed so well as a result of that.
Yeah,
that audience is me.
That I was.
Audience is me. It was Anthony.
As a Ryan Merriman fanboy, I'd have loved to see him to get in there and save her.
Yeah.
It also just makes more sense, but whatever. Yeah, him showing up and using a broken shovel handle. That's totally the better ending. You're right. That was like the Wa Chang Li. It was like that whole bit and how they kept that going. The whole movie is hilarious to me. It was like, who's knocking on my door this late? Interrupting me from watching Wa Chang Li whoop some ass, and then he's great at kung fu because he watches a kung fu show. That's it. That's it. That's like saying I'm a good MMA fighter because I watch UFC nonstop. Like, yep.
A lot of people think that. So
a lot of people do think that they're good at fighting because they watch UFC. So yeah, but bro, did you see the kick? The kick through the window? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, whenever Busta Rhymes is on screen, it is fantastic.
The sound effects are also crazy. Like him. I was like, what? Again, why? You had to add that in there? All right.
Oh my god.
But honestly, if he didn't do that dumb shit, that movie is not memorable at all. So
that is like when Resurrection is funny. Yeah, it is. It's a fun time. I'm actually okay with the opening of the movie too. And then it's just whenever Busta Rhymes isn't really on screen, I don't have quite as much fun with the movie.
Yeah, dude, it's something else. Dude, he lost all his street cred from like 2000 to 2002. Just all of it gone.
But now he gets to be in
Let's get Tyra Banks in it, so all the disgruntled America's Next Top Model contestants get revenge.
Actually, right now, very relevant, and I'm in. Yeah, totally. She's getting so much flack now because that new documentary just came out where she's making fun of that chick with the gap in her teeth. Oh. Yeah. She's getting a lot of flack. For that, but
throw her in.
Throw her in. Yeah, but then she gets a fat paycheck too. So how do you want to?
Wait a minute. We have to think about this, boys.
What do you do?
A tough predicament here. We get a Tyler Banks lookalike.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, with Busta Rhymes with the streak.
It's like her stunt double or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
But like he did Halloween Resurrection, where just like that, your street cred's gone because you're an absolute fool in that movie. But then at the same year, he did the Scooby-Doo song. he did the music video with Matt. Oh, no, I don't know if he does the music video. That's someone else, I think. I think that's a different song. But yeah, he does. No, he's in that music video, I think. With
I didn't know
Matthew-
he did a Scooby Doo song.
Yeah,
I didn't know he did either.
yeah, it's one. You would recognize it if you heard it, but in the first live
sure,
action
yeah.
film, and I think the music video that Matthew Lillard's in, I think that's the Busta Rhymes song. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but yeah. So generational run there for Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, truly.
He can't be too
Ended with a
expensive.
bang.
I don't know, man. He's still Busta Rhymes. Like, yeah, he lost his
Alright.
street cred, but he's actively trying to find it again. Yeah, he just got in a beef with a content creator recently.
Oh, with a
Whoa.
content creator.
Yeah,
huh?
a content creator that acted like he didn't know him, and
Oh.
yeah, he didn't take it very well.
I'd get karate kicked.
Yeah, you
didn't
better
see
watch
my
out. He knows
kid once?
karate.
Yeah.
You better watch out. He will kick your ass.
Good grief.
Electrify your nuts.
Well, any other incredible questions? Well, either from the chat or Anthony, if you still got anything cooked up there.
That was my last one. I don't have any.
This has been incredible, folks. I think
It's been fun.
we got to do this again sometime. It was fun.
If we just wanted to have a whole stream like talking, because I feel like we're gonna have a lot of conflicting views on the Halloween films. If we just
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to go
yeah.
through all of them, I think we have some very different opinions.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. We can just run through them, leading up. Like we just do. How many films are there total now? 13.
Yeah.
We could literally just do the 13 weeks leading up to it. Which are? Do we even have 13 weeks left? Quick math.
I think
Yeah,
we
we
do.
got- yeah, we do.
4A12 is 3 months. So there should
Yeah, we
be
got
like
time.
there should be 13 weeks around like the end of May, I think.
Time to circle back.
Beginning of
We
June.
gotta circle back in a couple months. It'll be fun.
Yep. Talk some Halloween.
I needed a reason to rewatch them anyway, so that works out.
There you go. Perfect way to prep right for the game.
Yeah.
Halloween 5 will be rough.
I don't know. I don't know if us three will do commentaries together, but I know with Brendan, I think we're gonna run through and do commentaries for all of them leading up to it as well
that's
from
fun.
members.
Oh, yeah.
So, Tina, would we want Tina from Halloween 5 to be in there?
If to stab her, yes.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to have Tina, and then get Sam in there to get Tamara Glynn, who absolutely would do it in the blink of an eye. She's still around the genre. Yeah. Hey, maybe they can make her a lot more likable in the game because
Maybe they could. It would take a lot for me though.
I see someone asking about music. I don't know if you actually said or not. Did they ever say anything about the DCMAs and stuff for music?
So I asked about this multiple times, and they're actively looking into it. Like that is that they are aware, and it's something they want to do, but it's not clear if it's going to happen. So
I sure hope so.
That would suck.
I like paying for food.
if it helps, if it help, I think because they are aware of it, I would say a good chance it happens because they pulled it off for Predator. They did that for Predator, and John Carpenter is the claim. He's the claimant, right? He's the one who claims all the music if you post a trailer or something, and he's actively working on the game with them. So why wouldn't they put a DMCA deal together to figure that out? So.
Okay.
I would say,
Fair enough.
yeah, I'd say it's pretty likely, but who knows? Maybe John's gonna be grumpy and screw all of us over.
I want all my Halloween. I can't cover the game for very long if I don't get money from
Well,
it.
I tell you, at the very least, you will be able to shut the copyrighted music off.
Oh yeah, then never mind. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
looked
but
at
that
your mind.
sucks.
Right,
Yeah, that does suck
right.
because the music is nearly like unless maybe you could do like renditions of the themes that aren't like kind of like retro realms, like you
Yeah.
do retro
Yeah.
realms, you play the Halloween theme. Like if you can do like slight remixes, I'm cool with that.
I'm sure they like that's gonna happen. They'll have an option to turn copyrighted music off. It's just like, is it gonna be even close to what we want? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
I hope they
yeah.
figure out the DMCA stuff because I want to hear Carpenter's
yeah.
score. So.
Because Halloween without the music, that is
Yeah.
like it's as nearly as iconic as Michael himself, maybe
Yeah.
even more so.
Yeah, I mean, without the score, we are probably not talking about it today, right? Like it
Nope.
makes all the difference. So, yeah, I'm looking, I'm reading. no Summer of Heat. It's a bop though.
Oh man, I really hope they do have like kind of going off of that. I hope they get like some guys to like make music for this because man, I really like Summer of Heat and like the other guys, the Crazy Licks guys did.
Yep.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
Really like
X
that.
triple I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah, that's great too. Do you think if they do DLCs like not just skins but other Michaels like completely separate, that they also adjust the score according to which Michael you're going against?
God, I hope,
I hope so.
I
Yeah.
hope so. I need Unkillable. I really need Unkillable in the game. I really want that.
That is almost like it's almost too upbeat though. You know, it's almost because it's got
That's
that.
okay. I
it's-
like it too much.
It is good. But it's almost like I'm just vibing then, rather than like feeling the suspense. You know, it's the same with like the shape hunts Allison. It's like it's a great track. It's one of the best in the whole franchise. But I'm like that does not hit like scary wise.
Yeah.
If you're being in shape, it does not hit the same as the Shape Stalks Lori.
Maybe you could like tweak the sound pieces a little bit. But man, I really like Unkillable, so I don't care if it's a bit bop. I want to hear it.
Yeah, maybe there's another way to use it that's not like a chase song.
If you just get Unkillable in the game, I don't care how you do it, just do it.
Yeah, but like
if it's in the single player story mode and you're playing through the kills campaign at the very end, you're just killing everyone and it's blasting. Hell yeah, I want it really bad.
If they do. It'd be cool if you're doing like Halloween 2 DLC though, and you get that super synth score in there. That would be sweet too.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Alan Howarth, I'm sure, is accessible. Let him run it.
Crazy Licks does a cover of Sword and Stone from Shocker that fucking rules. Sign of the Horns light skin tone. Yuck. Sign of the Horns light skin tone.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I didn't even know that. So that's sweet. I mean, Spencer Charnas also being involved in some way probably means Ice Nine Kills is doing a radio track, something that'll play in the car or on the radio to turn on the map.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Stabbing in the dark.
Yeah, because I think finding a way to get Don't Fear the Reaper in there is a no-brainer. So having that play on the radio, or even Ice Nine Kills doing a cover of that, could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of things they could do. Even like if you want to be real on the nose, you could have a Rob Zombie like 70s version of a Rob Zombie song covered in there.
Yeah, that's
Living Dead Girl in the style of, I don't know, Jimmy Buffett. Think about it. I don't know. But yeah, if you took like Creedence Clearwater and had Living Dead Girl, that style, what would that sound like? Somebody get AI to do that real quick. Yeah. What do you gentlemen think? I think it's about that time. Otherwise, we're gonna be
This has been awesome.
We're gonna be here all night.
This was fun.
Yeah, for real. I appreciate you guys joining. It was fun. We
Thanks
rocked
for the
like,
invite, dude.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me on to here. It was very enjoyable. I like talking Halloween. Hopefully, I can get over my depression now.
It's true. I feel you. Yeah, it's gonna be a long 159 days, but
Yup, it will be.
yeah. If you guys watching or not subscribed to Stocky Boy or Anthony D, you can just click the title on YouTube. You can subscribe there, but also go follow on Twitch too. On Twitch, is it _Stocky Boy? Stocky
it's like
boy?
1_Stocky_. If you just type in Stocky Boy, I should be like the first thing that shows
And
up.
you still have a ton of footage. Both of you guys still have a ton of footage to go through, yeah?
Yeah.
I got footage for and topics that I want to cover for. I think I can squeeze about 2.5 weeks out of the amount of stuff I have. So.
Oh yeah. Fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Hell yeah.
I'll be here every Tuesday and Friday talking about
Yeah.
this and skipping all the other news topics every time.
Every time, just go straight to Halloween. Eventually, you're gonna run out of news, and it's just gonna be you face down crying, being like, 140 more days, 140 more.
Well, that's why we have this show formatted right now where we do just cover, and it's gonna stay that way, where we keep covering news twice a week. If Halloween shows up, that's great. And that makes the day. If not, well, frick.
Damn.
All right. Well, boys, I'll let you go. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
pleasure.
dude.
It's been very nice hanging out. We'll definitely have to do this again.
Yeah, anytime. And we should actually consider running through the movies and reviewing them. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. Just whenever you guys want to do it, let me know. I am always happy to talk Halloween. Always.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, boys, again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Adios, amigos.
Bye.
Awkward end. Oh, God, it's over. Don't you hate the end of Zoom calls? For real, though, bro, go subscribe. Go subscribe to both of them, Stocky Boy and Anthony D. You can literally click on their names in the title of the video and go subscribe right now. They have a lot of stuff they're cooking up and things they're going to be doing, so it's going to be sweet, man. They got a lot of stuff to do. And also Anthony's video he put out today, absolute banger. You should go watch it. He's got so much good footage in there. I have a couple appearances. Yeah, I sneak in there a couple times. You know, I kept watching. I was watching like SpongeBob, and he watches the commercial, and he sees his hat in the window. I was constantly just sitting there. There I am. There's a couple over-shoulder shots of me. Yeah, I'm in there. But that's a really, really good video. You should check it out. And Stocky Boy, quite literally, I'm not even exaggerating, was by far the best Michael player to come out of PAX because he played the most, and he was already extremely skillful in these types of games. So, yeah, he's got some wild footage. Kills that I didn't even know existed. He posted on his stream yesterday, shared a flamingo kill that I didn't even know existed, where you use a freaking yard flamingo to kill somebody. Unbelievable. That's it. If you're not already subscribed, turn notifications on, submit video stream in the future. If you're not a member, consider joining for as low as $2. Got a vlog I'm working on from my footage at PAX. It's going to go out to members. A lot of uncut stuff in there. And then we should have weekly commentaries dropping here too. A TCM 2003 commentary just came out yesterday. So you can go check that out if you're a member. Well, that's it. I'm done talking. I'm going to hit this button right here that's going to awkwardly cut off my voice and end the stream. It's going to happen any minute now.
Want to think you have me 'cause you don't like to lose, but you lose me like they always do.